Hello, everyone. Hello, Aphrodite. Thank you for joining the stream. Glad to have you all here. Also, before I shout out to the VOD watchers because I'll actually be keeping this live stream up. So, yeah, we are officially back after what feels like a million years. I finally figured out what was going on with my streaming, and it turns out I was kind of dumb because I thought it would be possible to stream on a laptop with zero storage, and OBS was like, no, you can't do that. So I went through, I cleared out my storage, and here we are. And today, or this evening I should say, we are working in Scuffed, New York, because that's mostly what we do on this channel, work on saves. So here we are. Glad to be here. I'm glad to have you here. Okay, wait. Where did I put my mouse? Okay, hold up a minute. I gotta find my mouse. Okay, I got my mouse. It was under my computer. And yes, I am on a laptop. That's why you hear all that like whoosh in the background, because that's my fan. I'm on a gaming laptop because, well, it's a long story. I don't know if you really care. But yeah, I am on a gaming laptop. Also, I just lost my mouse again. I literally saw it and I thought I had it, but I don't know where it went. Where did I put my mouse? Okay, here it is. Sorry about that. I'm not this unprofessional, I promise. Bro, all props to you. I remember playing Sims on a laptop. It sucked, but it's a gaming laptop though. Gaming laptops are actually pretty good. Like this runs basically like, I won't say like a high-end PC, but like a medium PC. Like I'm able to play The Sims, stream, reshade, CC, all of that stuff. So it's not bad. Maya, hello. Welcome. I feel like I've seen you. I've talked to you. But I haven't seen you in forever when it comes to stream. So I'm happy to have you here. And I don't know if I said it already, but shout out to the VOD watchers as well. Hope you guys are having a good day, morning, evening, wherever and whenever you're watching this stream. As far as today's stream goes, I have a few ideas of what I want to work on. Last night we started working, I guess I can go ahead and show you what we were working on. I think it was Willow Creek. Yeah, we were working on this lot over here. This is the, I guess, Bed-Stuy kind of inspired area of the save. So we're working on this little area over here, which is going to be our like basement tool shop. We have a comic store that also doubles as a money laundering scheme, and we have an abandoned building over here. So we're working on that, and we might work on that some more today. But then I was kind of thinking it might be fun to work on the Goth Mansion, because if you don't know, if you're new here, welcome. First of all, I hope you enjoy your time. But yeah, in this save, we have the Goth family, and they are basically like a mafia family. Mortimer, he's the head of La Casa Simstra, which is basically the mafia version, or the Sims version of the mafia, if you have basemental. So I wanted to build them like a really cool mob boss type of home in this area. So we might work on that. So those are two things I was thinking about when it comes to doing some building on this stream. But also, as I mentioned last night, I kind of want to work on some townies too, because I've been working on the dossier, which I will share in a little bit. Let's see. I know I'm happy you're back. Me too. It feels like it's been so long, but at the same time, I don't think it's been that long since I last streamed. Maybe I'm just being dramatic. Use SimGraze, so many of y'all have inspired me to make my own channel. Truly thankful for you guys. Not promoting, just giving props. Oh, thank you. I'm glad I could throw some inspiration your way. And you should promote promote. Drop your channel. Let everyone know. This is a self-promoting friendly channel. Like literally, I have everyone drop their channel whenever they mention it. So don't feel bad. People are always looking for new channels. And also I want to check it out too. Okay, but already this looks amazing. I appreciate you. Because we didn't really plan on building last night. It was mostly just a test stream. But I agree, it actually turned out pretty okay. And I guess we can actually check it out because, like I said, I didn't save the VOD. So if you weren't here last night, you have no idea what I'm talking about and what it looks like. So we can go check it out. But yeah, hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully you can't hear the TV in the background. But I think you can because I can hear it in my headphones. I don't know though. I was kind of going back and forth on if I was actually going to stream today. Because my aunt, she like surprised us and she came down here. And we all went to Cracker Barrel for brunch. And I don't know if you guys know what Cracker Barrel is. But if you do you guys know they have mimosas now? Which is like, they serve alcohol. Which is pretty random, but I mean, good food, some alcohol. It's always a good combination. And then we went to a family friend's house after and had a little bit more to drink. So also it was like 100 degrees out here. And yeah, I was very tired. I didn't know if I was going to stream. And then it started to have like tornado winds 10 minutes before I was supposed to start streaming. So I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm going to actually stream tonight. But things worked out and we're here. Also, here's the lot I was talking about. This is what we came up with last night. Our little basemental shop right here. I want to download some more CC. Not too much though. But there's a few items I have in mind that I want to put in here. And then this is just like a fake little apartment building or something. This will probably be where the comic book store is. And then down here is our abandoned brownstone. At first, I was thinking this could be a trap house. But then Nicole mentioned maybe we can make this into like a little hangout that some teens have commandeered for themselves. And they have the furniture and stuff. Unfortunately, can't promote no videos. Have some recorded, but every program I use gives me a watermark. Do you have Microsoft by any chance? If you have a Microsoft computer, that's what I use to edit, and it's free. So that's something to check out. But yeah, boo watermarks. I can't hear the TV. I have Brandon Ferris on in the background. Okay, good, good. I always get kind of, what do you call it? I can't remember because I'm low-key still kind of tipsy. I don't remember the words, but okay, that's good to hear. Oh, glad nothing happened. Yeah, it was kind of crazy, like how hard the wind was blowing and stuff. I was literally blind outside because there was so much dust blowing in my eyes. But we're good now. I think it passed. Luckily, where I live at, we get a lot of storms and stuff, but never like tornado level storms. All right. But yeah. That is one of the builds we were working on last night. Yeah, I don't know. I think actually, there's one household that I've been meaning to work on for the longest time, and I was saving it for stream because I believe it was Dripped and Lit and Jay Ivory. They came up with this idea of like a punk rock band, and I wanted to wait until stream to create it because they came up with it, so I thought they would want to see it. So maybe we start with that first. I have a Windows PC. So yeah, I think you should be able to. I can edit on my laptop. Then when I finish moving, I have AE on. It just means captions will take longer for me. Okay. Also, don't mind this in the background. It's because when I was, when I do like some tool stuff, like some of the buildings they clip into the cast room. Because I don't know, maybe the cast room is like actually, I think it's an actual place in the game, but it's just situated above the map. So some of the deco buildings that I placed kind of clip into They clip into the cast room, so don't mind that. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Chapo, hello. Welcome in. Glad you can join another stream. You came just in time because we just started what we're going to do for today. Okay, I feel like I gotta shake off the rust because I haven't made a sim on stream or on video in a while. So don't judge me too much. You can see my process about what I do. I have to put captions on my vids to replace my audio because my mic is bad, unfortunately, and the filter does not help. And I wouldn't worry about it too much. Like, when you mean bad, do you mean like it just sounds like you're recording through headphones? Because if you mean that way, that's how I started out. And I don't know, people still watched. But if you mean it's like bad to the point where like you actually can't understand what you're saying, then completely understand the need to add captions. Also, this sim started out with such a cute nose. I think we'll keep this. I kind of like the building in the back. Okay, yeah. It does kind of add that city vibe, low key. It'd be cool if there's like a road beneath. It just looks kind of weird because, yeah, how it's kind of warping. I mean, it peaks every time, even when I have the volume all the way down. I'm trying to think if I have any suggestion for that. Are you able to like adjust your gain maybe? That might help. I feel like I should know how to help because I went to school for this type of stuff, but also I haven't been in school for like 3 years. And in the middle of that time, I was definitely not doing stuff related to that. So yeah, I don't know. I try my best. Okay, let's start out with these eyes. But yeah, for anyone just joining in, I think we're going to start off making our all-girl punk rock band. They're all black too. All black, all punk girl rock band. And I have a few ideas as far as the story goes. I know I want to make 3 members in the band. I want to make 3 members, and I think I want 2 of the members to be dating. Because I like the drama in that. The chaos that can cause. And one of the members, they're going to be like the next door neighbors to, what's his name? Johnny and Salim. Because they're going to be in the Scuffed New York save. And I already made their apartment, which I love, by the way. I think their apartment would be something I would have, or how I would decorate my apartment. The other member, where do they stay at? They're roommates with like a podcast bro, but he's low-key like an incel. Because I was like, I don't know. You know, in our current climate, that kind of gave me the inspiration. So yeah, that should be an interesting dynamic. And then our last member, they still live with their parents. And their parents are kind of like an older couple. So I think that'll be an interesting dynamic as well. I made their apartment on stream, by the way. Not stream, on video. So you could check that out there. Let me see the chat. I need to move my laptop somewhere else because this is not a good setup. I have to turn my head completely to see chat. I'll have to check next time. I play. Thanks for all the suggestions. No problem. Hell yeah. I'm so excited to see what you create. Me too. I hope I make you guys proud. Party's here. Hello everyone. Hello Pisces. Hello. Glad you can drop in on the stream. Twin, I thought you said Patty's here. I was like, who's Patty? Gotta clean my glasses. Yeah, definitely clean those glasses because there's no Patty as far as I can see. But also that might be my accent. I always blame it on my accent. Even though you guys can't hear it when I stream. Because I don't know why, but I automatically code switch when I'm streaming. So you can't really hear the accent, but it comes through in the way that it sounds like I'm not fully pronouncing words. But that's just the way we talk in the South. You know? You know? Why are you ignoring Maya? Did I miss something? That's why my headphones, so I can hear over the aircon blasting right now. Okay, wait. Now that you mention that, I have a question. So, aircon. I always used to just call it air conditioner or like the AC. And I never heard it referred to as aircon until I started like watching Korean content and until I moved to Korea. So do you guys also, what do you call it? You call it aircon? I'm assuming you do, because Pisces, you just said aircon. But yeah, I didn't know that was a term that was actually like used in the States. I like that. I've really been into giving my Sims like dark eyes or dark circles around their eyes. Then it just disappeared. Okay. That's fine though. Yeah, these can give me kind of dark eyes. Run! Hello, Nicole. Welcome. Glad you can make the stream. I haven't ordered enough today, cool puppy. Don't mind me. Okay, I got you. I never heard aircon either. I normally say AC or air conditioner. I say AC. Okay, yeah, because I was wondering, because it threw me off, Pisces, when you said aircon, because like I haven't really heard anyone reference that since I've like left Korea. So I was like, am I just out of the loop? But it sounds like I'm not. It sounds like Pisces is just ahead of the curve. Also, I know you guys said you can't hear the TV, but I just can't help but be super paranoid because all I hear is just Steve Harvey in the background. Because my grandparents, they're watching Family Feud right now. I just hear that buzzard going off. Very tempted. Make her nose a little bit bigger. Okay, I like that. I think it's because most of my family moved out of didn't grow up in the US. So they all call it aircon, so that's what I heard growing up. Oh, okay, that makes sense. And no need to apologize. That makes sense. I spent the entire day doing art, now I'm Minecraft. Oh, what kind of art were you doing? Were you just doing a little bit of sketching, a little bit of painting? And also, that sounds like a nice way to end your day with a little bit of Minecraft. One day I'll be able to play Minecraft again. If I ever find a job. Oh, I kind of like that. A little dark lip. Honestly, she's kind of reminding me of my cousin. I'm fine with it though. Okay. And then I might exaggerate her features a little bit. Because if anyone else ever has that issue of you're wondering, I feel like I'm making the same face all the time. I feel like something that helps is just exaggerating the facial features sometimes. Because me personally, when I used to make Sims, I would kind of steer in the direction of, okay, I want them to have kind of proportional features, or I would steer towards my ideal type. But nowadays, yeah, I just kind of lean into the wackiness of the Sims and kind of just go all in that sense. Give her a little bit of cheek fat. Okay. I was just drawing a piece that I thumbnailed months ago. I thought about making my art into CC, but finishing art is hard. Definitely understand that. Well, I don't make like visual art, but like in writing and stuff, I think I can relate to that. Also, I don't have a specific style. So you're still trying to fine tune like what your art style is, or are you just going with the flow? And then how do we feel about this face? I think she looks cute. I'm trying to think which member she would be in the band. Like, what type of member would she be? When you think of a punk rock girl group, what vibes does she give you? Honestly, for me personally, I think if you guys have seen, was it K-pop Demon Hunters? She reminds me of the one member with like the short haircut that's like really bubbly and like just very energetic. I feel like she could give off those vibes. Either that member or the lead singer or the leader of the group. That's kind of what I'm getting. Bass. I can see a bass player. I think I'm evolving from my old style. I sort of switched from traditional to digital. Oh, okay. VS, hello, welcome. The dark circles around the eyes are definitely giving the member who stayed up 24 hours straight, writing lyrics and strumming the guitar. That is true. That is a legit reason to have these little dark circles going on. And the little eye bags too. She gives happy to be here drummer. Okay, so we have a bass player, we have a drummer. Or maybe like she's just so versatile, she can do it all. Because if she's like the songwriter of the group, it would make sense that she can play multiple instruments. Okay, we continue to move. Let's see. Before we do the makeup, I guess we can go ahead and try to style her into something. I don't know why I got nervous all of a sudden. Oh, okay. Oops, she smokes pot and does shrooms for inspo. Maybe. I feel like they all probably, have a little smoke here and there. Choosing what Sims wears is kind of hard. Feeling very nervous right now. I'm trying to think. Punk rock. I should have looked up some inspo for like what a punk rocker would wear. But I decided to go into this blind. Let me look up some real quick. I'm gonna just look up girl punk rock group. Because the only thing I can think of is like leather, like ripped jeans, fishnets, plaid, stuff like that. Which actually is what's kind of popping up. Granted, it looks a little like 2010, if I'm being honest. So I don't know if this is just old or if that's like the actual vibes they're going for. This would work with her hair. She's giving the most outgoing, like the one who goes out and gets all of their gigs and is friends with everyone. That's kind of what I was thinking too. That's why I suggested like that one character from the K-pop Demon Hunters. Because she just feels like very like bubbly and animated already. I was just doing that. Clothes with tears and patches, Doc Martens, baggy or skin tight. Okay. What about... Okay, wait. I'm just throwing stuff. Cause maybe what about like this? And I think I have some ripped leggings or something of that nature. Do I have to lean too much into like the black red color scheme, or is it okay to have like some color, like something like this? Because I kind of want to put her in this, but I feel like that's not really, I don't know, is that really the vibe? Or maybe we can just go with this. Oh gosh, I don't know. I'm so stressed already. We just started streaming and I already don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm literally just clicking on everything, hoping something jumps out. May I please suggest an eyebrow slit or bleach brows or some piercings? You definitely can. You can definitely do that. Actually, let's go do that instead of trying to pick out clothes right now. Because I don't know what to do. Absolutely do color. Color is very punk, especially like neon highlighter colors. Okay. Noted. And then I think I do have an eyebrow slit. I have this one. It makes her eyebrows very bold though. I'm not mad at it. Also, don't mind if you can hear kids outside, because, yeah, there are kids outside. I think I might bring her eyebrows up something like this, and then some piercings. So what are we thinking about piercing wise? We can do the typical eyebrow piercing. I don't know though. I need to download some CC eyebrow piercings, because these are kind of, I don't know, they look kind of dumb sometimes. So maybe not an eyebrow piercing, because you actually can't really see it with her hair either. We can do a septum piercing. Something like that. I think this is cute. I was kind of tilted to the side like this. Snake bites? She needs snake bites? Okay, what is snake bites again? Is that like the piercings that are like on each side of the nose or on each side of the mouth? Or am I just wrong completely? But also, if it's either of those things, I don't think I have those. Unless I can add them somehow. I don't know. If you want to use the EA ones, I think Simku's has an override that makes them slightly smaller. I think it's her. I have it in my game and it's so good. But also like Praline Sims and Sand 333 are my go-tos for piercings. Okay, noted. I'll take a look at that after stream. Okay. But I think that's cute. Especially with her nose. She has a really cute nose. You can see if someone put them in tattoos in the gallery. A lot of people made piercings out of tattoos. Ooh, but also, unfortunately, I haven't updated my game, so I don't have access to the gallery at the moment. Lurky Lurker, hello. Welcome in. Hi, who's this diva? We're currently working on one of the members of this all-girl punk rock group that we're making for my Scuffed New York save. I have no idea what her name is, but we know she's probably a bubbly, possibly bass, or what do we say, drummer, or something of that nature. We don't really know yet. No update, gang, eh? Well, people were saying last night that the update didn't do too much damage, but also I don't know, because I don't really trust EA. They go on either side of the bottom of the mouth, like a ring, like piercing. Okay, I knew it was like either around the mouth or the nose. I'm glad I'm pretty accurate or pretty correct with that. We all offline queens together then? Most definitely, because even though people are saying like, oh yeah, there wasn't many issues, like the game ran pretty well, I don't know how much I trust that. Okay. Ooh, wait a minute. This is kind of cute, but is it too much for an everyday outfit? Maybe, I don't know. I think this could be kind of cool. Ooh, okay, yeah, I like this outfit, or like this top. Now I was just trying to find the swatch, a good swatch for this. Maybe the pink, or maybe the red. And then let's see what kind of pants we're working on. Possibly something like this. Or we could go with like the little skirt action here. I don't hate that. But also it feels a bit cliche. I feel like that's usually my default. Because honestly, I would wear something like this in real life. And I would pair it like with a skirt. Because I do love a good mini skirt. But maybe we can find some ripped jeans or something. That could definitely be the move. Are we all collectively manifesting bands still? We're always collectively manifesting bands. Until we finally get some. Did they fix the pregnancy issue? I'm not updating until it's fixed. I heard they fixed it. But like I said, I don't know. I don't trust this game. Check out polystyrene from the X-Ray Specs. She had the best eclectic sense of style. Okay. I'll look them up now. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, dang it. I forgot. I was supposed to do something before the stream. I was going to make a little poster because I decided to finally open up, I guess, like, I don't know what you call it, like a little hashtag for people to submit townies for this save. And I meant to create like a whole poster and stuff and post it on the community tab, but I definitely forgot, so I guess I'll do that later. X-ray specs. Okay, let me see. Let me look. Let me take in. Okay. Oh wait, their style is pretty cool. But could I capture this? I don't know if I have the right CC. But I do like some of the outfits that I'm seeing. Okay. We'll just keep messing around and see what we can come up with. See what we can cook. Actually, the more that we're clicking on stuff, maybe she is like a skirt girly. I really want to use this on a sim, but I haven't found the right opportunity to. Oh, that's so cool. It's so cool. This is not a bad skirt either. I have a CC creator that would work for her style, but I forgot their name. Clumsy Alien. That name sounds familiar. I don't know if I have any other stuff in my game. I feel like I do. But also noted. I don't know. If you guys have any suggestion on where we should like take this outfit, please let me know. Cause I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know. It's so hard to come up with stuff. Maybe maybe these shorts. Actually, I don't know. Oh gosh, I don't know. That's basically gonna be me this whole stream, just saying I don't know, because I honestly really don't know. But I do think a skirt would work best with this top. I like the skirt a lot. I feel like a longer skirt. Okay, so This is too short. That's what you're saying. Okay. Oh my gosh, Chetta, hello. Long time no see. Oh my gosh. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for stopping by. I think the first skirt you had was good, and if you accessorize it, is where it comes together. That is true. I think the accessories would definitely help pull it together. Hear me out, Rico Nasty Outfits. That is also a good name to bring up. Let me see. Rico Nasty. Okay. Just browsing through. Also, should we keep her hair black? Because we can definitely change it. We can definitely change it. The hair's phenomenal. I agree. I wanted so badly to use this hair. Okay. I think I'm starting to get some inspo. A little bit. But yeah, I don't know. Should we dye her hair or keep it like natural? I feel like if we dye it though, it would definitely have to be a pretty eccentric color. We can't go for like blonde or like a brunette. It would have to be like all or nothing. One of those. You seem to want pink for her, so what about pink hair? You're right, actually. I was thinking about the pink. Or this color too is not bad. I'm posting links in Discord under Scuffed. Links for CC or like Pinterest. Oh wait, I think it says Pinterest. Let me see. Wait, I'm kind of feeling this color. Okay, wait a minute. This is kind of cool. Ooh, or this is kind of cool. But it's a bit too much, I think, personally. I feel like this would definitely be a stage outfit. So I might move this over to party. And then at this point, maybe we just kind of scroll through and see what we have. This could be kind of cool too. I like the natural. Ooh. Okay, so what are you feeling, Chapel? Because you said you like the natural and then you gave that reaction. I like the natural too, but also, I don't know. She feels like someone who would dye their hair. So that's how I was like, maybe we can give that a try. Okay. This could be kind of cool. It might be a bit too much pink, but I don't hate that. That was before the pink. Pink is definitely her color. I get that. I noticed your save is very grunge in some places. It kind of reminds me of Batman Beyond with its aesthetic in Gotham. Ooh, I can totally see that. And yeah, I don't know. Like with this save, it's kind of all over the place when it comes to aesthetic. I agree. It's definitely grunge in some places, but then also I feel like some areas or some sims were kind of like cyberpunk inspired. And then we also just have kind of like a Sex in the City vibe. Honestly, it's all over the place, which I think it makes sense because it is a scuffed New York City. And there usually is just like a clash of different styles and aesthetic when you think of New York City. So yeah, I think that makes sense. This is not a bad skirt. Dang, I really want to use this one day. I keep going to that. This is not the outfit though. Okay, and then I remember we clicked on this one earlier, which this could be kind of cool. I kind of like the clash of patterns and style when it comes to this one. And maybe with like a green. That could be kind of cool. Cool. Am I allowed to post an outfit idea in Discord? You definitely can. Matter of fact, actually, let me go check Discord because Nicole said she posted stuff in there. She should definitely have some colorful tattoos. That's another thing I need to download. Tattoos. But we can check and see what we have. Sorry, I'm falling down a rabbit hole. No worries. Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. I think that would be good. The first outfit you posted, Nicole, that would be good for one of our other Sims. Okay. I like these. Okay, that last one is something I would totally wear, and I have worn that before. Just not in that color scheme. I'm not the person that can pull off... Well, sometimes. I can pull off an all-black outfit sometimes. But not all the time. Okay. Yeah, if you have any ideas, feel free to drop them in the Discord. Feel free to drop them in the Discord. And have a look. We can do these. This is also something I've been dying to use. With the little leg warmers. Or the clunky shoe. Or these boots. Or these. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know, there's too many options. Should we go with these? Like the heels? These clunky boots? Or the leg warmers? I wore one today. I was pulling my inner teen today. I'm 31. Hey. Pull your inner teen all you want. There's no problem with that. And then we can go with these. The ripped ones. Okay. I like the direction we're headed, but I might change up some of the colors. It's giving preppy punk and I love it. Yes to the boots. Okay, I'm glad you said that, Chapel and Pisces, because one, I do like the boots, and two, yeah, that's kind of what I pictured for her. So let's stick with that, the boots. Should we play around with color or just keep them black? I actually don't hate the red, but that might be a little too much. Maybe we do something like this with the red in the back. That's not bad. But as far as the top goes, because I do like most of this outfit, I feel like maybe we should change the top. Like, I don't mind the pink, but I don't know, something with the top that I'm not 100% feeling. So let me scroll through one more time and see what we have as far as tops goes. We can go with this, but this feels too easy, you know? You know what I'm saying? Or maybe it's not. Actually, I don't know. I say that, but when I clicked on this swatch, actually the swatch is kind of cool. I'm not mad at this. Do we have any cross necklaces or like more chunky silver necklaces instead of bracelets? I think I have like some chunky chokers. Let me see. Yeah, you guys are really gonna see how much I'm lacking in the CC department. We have that. We have something like this with the spikes. Oh, and we do have this one. I think the gold kind of looks nice, but I don't know if that is what you were thinking. I don't have any necklaces with a cross, unfortunately. Because that would be nice. We could go with the classic lock and key necklace. That wouldn't look too bad. What else do we have? We have this choker. Honestly, this is kind of cute. I feel like she would wear something like this. Also, I want to make her tall because I feel like with this type of personality that we're thinking of, they would be kind of short and just, I don't know. You know what I mean? So I want to make her tall to be the opposite of that. The safety pin one is cool. Let's see if I remember which one that is. I just associate crosses because it's a big Chrome Hearts thing. And Chrome Hearts is like the rockstar punk band, metal band, luxury jewelry brand. That is very true. I definitely get where you're coming from when you mention that. But yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that in my game. What did you say? The safety pin one. Oh, this one. Okay, we can go with that. And I think maybe we'll just stick with silver. Something like that. All right. Very nice, very nice. And maybe we give her some socks. Peeking out of her boots, if we have any. Because I think that can be a cute touch. Or are they too high? Or maybe we can bring the crosses in here. Since we couldn't do it. Yay, nay. Is this too much? I kind of like it. Not gonna lie. Let me give her some nails. Maybe pink. All right. Okay. I feel like she's looking cute. I'm not mad at it. Not mad at it at all. Gloves or no gloves? Wait, that's kind of cute too. Okay. Am I doing too much accessorizing? I like that. Nuri, hello. Welcome. Glad you can join us for another stream. Yay? Okay, we'll go with it. Oh my gosh, she's so cute. Or we can go with these. Little pink. Yes. Alright. And a little splash of makeup as well. Maybe she would be a bit more experimental when it comes to makeup and doing like eyeliner stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not really good at giving my Sims makeup. Because for one, I don't really wear makeup that much. And when I do, it's usually very basic. Like I'll have some tinted concealer or whatever it's called? Tinted moisturizer. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Tinted moisturizer. I'll do my eyebrows and I'll put on some mascara. And that's about it. I've never done like any fancy stuff. So I don't know like what's the move or what the kids are into these days. That's kind of cool, maybe. I literally love her so much. Me too. Me too. I'm her #1 fan. Already. Wait, we have to come up with a band name for them. We gotta start thinking about that too. Her face just reminds me of a little heart and I love it. For sure, for sure. She's very much a cutie. I can go with this one. Really leaning into the whole pink purplish aesthetic. Some eyelashes too. Yeah, we can go with those. I kind of want to give her some shades, but that's too much. I gotta restrain myself sometimes. Okay, and do we have any colors that don't look too crazy on her complexion? We might have to adjust. Oops, excuse me. All right. Not bad, not bad. Not bad at all. Let me just, okay, wait. I know I said no glasses, but let me just look real quick, you know, just to see. Wait, she's kind of cute with glasses, though. Doesn't look that bad. Wait, these are kind of cute. Is it punk rock to have glasses? Or is it an act of rebellion to just not wear your glasses, even though they were prescribed to you? She's making me think of, like, if the other members are fighting, she's the one who tries to get everyone to get along. I can see that. I can see that. She's definitely one for keeping the peace. So I feel like if she's that type, okay. Because like I said, it's going to be 3 members in this band. And I want 2 of those members to date. Because I feel like that would just be funny and can cause chaos. I'm trying to think. I think she could either be like the one us dating one of the members, or she can be the one that's not. But either way, like the other two members, their personalities clash a bit too much, or they're too similar to each other, where there's always some type of argument happening. So yeah, she definitely is the mediator. She definitely would be the designated driver of the group. I don't know if I want to do the glasses. Also, sorry, I didn't mean to pop in the microphone. Oh wait, these are cute. Maybe we go with like the Harry Potter glasses. Those are kind of cool too. Alright, I think I'm going with these. I lied. I'm gonna add glasses. Okay. And then as far as personality, I guess we can go with cheerful, right? Let's see, what else? It feels a bit cliche to make her a geek. So I don't know if I'll do that one. What other traits do we have? It also feels a bit cliche to add music lover, but I don't know. I have cat lover, generous. Actually, we can do generous. And then I want to give her one, not negative trait, but I don't know. Socially awkward. Maybe not chased by death. Kleptomaniac, lazy, skeptical, slob. Clumsy, erratic. Man, we really need more traits in this game. I have no idea. Maybe we just make her squeamish. I don't know. I can't think of any. What about nosy? Oh my gosh, Lumu, hello. Welcome. I'm currently working on our all-girl punk rock group, and we just finished with the first member. Nosy? Yeah, we can go with nosy. Yeah, actually that makes sense, because if she's always the one trying to keep the peace, I feel like that means she's constantly like meddling in the lives of her bandmates, so that definitely makes sense. Like she mothers a little too much in the group and is always, yeah, exactly. I'm right there with you, Pisces. I'm right there with you. Potential band name, the Diatribes. Okay. Noted. The Diatribes. I did say that right, didn't I? That's why I always add more traits. I cannot do the 3 trait thing, lol. I don't know why. I'm just always apprehensive about downloading more traits. Like it would be a good idea to, especially for Scuffed New York, because we have so many interesting characters that sometimes it feels like we're a bit limited with the traits we're offered. But at the same time, I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard for me to do that. Hey guys, Civilization 6 is free right now. Platinum edition, priced at $80 with all DLC. Oh wait, you did say it's free right now. What is Civilization? Is that like one of those SimCity type games? Or like the virtual villagers where you have to like build up from the ground? Because if so, that's pretty cool. And then let's see. I guess we can give her the creative aspiration, musical genius. Because yeah, I think she definitely can be the writer of the group. The writer slash... I don't know. Drummer or bass. I still don't know which position. Honestly, it doesn't matter because we don't have bands. So all of this is our imagination anyway. But I think she would be I don't know. We'll come back to it later. We'll come back to it later. Time to move on to the other sim. Okay. Yep. I still need to readjust my, what do you call it? The reshade I'm using. Because I feel like it's still kind of throwing off the skin tones. Let me see. It makes them warmer. I feel like it's a little too warm. I don't know though. I don't know. I could share some trait mods I use in Discord and you can check them out on your own time. It's all super safe and user friendly. It was the first thing I downloaded when I started to play this. Oh yeah, that'd definitely be cool if you could do that. She's also making me think she was like more classically trained and her parents want her to be like, oh my gosh, Pisces. I don't know if you happen to watch. It was a video I posted a while ago where I did the Caliente's apartment and I also did another apartment in Scuffed, New York. It was a speed build. And I was actually discussing that exact same background for one of the band members. I was basically saying for one of the band members, their parents, they're a bit older than like, I guess the typical parents, you know? They probably had her when they were, I guess, pretty much established in their career and they did everything they wanted to, blah, blah, blah. And I was thinking their background, they would be maybe like, I don't know, they were professional musicians, like they performed in some type of philharmonic orchestra or something like that. And yeah, she was just always around a lot of music when she was growing up. But for some reason, her parents, I don't know, like I feel like when I think of people who are in some type of artistic or creative field, I would think they would be a bit more open-minded and a bit more relaxed when it comes to parenting and raising their children. But they weren't like that with her. They were like very strict. They constantly had her in like piano lessons or whatever it was. And I mean, you know, when you kind of bear down too hard on your kids, they can't help but either, they turn out screwed up some way, somehow. And that's kind of what happened with her. She just ended up becoming like super rebellious. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. But yeah, super rebellious. And yeah, it was kind of how she joined a punk rock group. And she's just kind of getting into a whole bunch of stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking when you said that. I didn't see it, but I'm glad we share one brain cell. Yeah, it's funny how that ends up though. Also, let me finish reading. And her parents want her to be like a cellist in an orchestra or something. And she went to Juilliard, but quit to be in a punk rock band. Exactly. All of that. So yes, she will be that member of the group. Oh my gosh, she already looks cute. So cute, so amazing. I kind of want to give her my sister's nose. My sister has a really cute nose. Adorable. Now, I feel like this sim right here, I already kind of have an idea for them in terms of personality wise. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Scott Pilgrim versus the World, but one of the members in the band, like the only girl member, I kind of want this sim to have that vibe. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. Yes, I know exactly who you mean. Okay, cool. So you can help me then. But yeah, I want them to have that vibe. Because I don't know, it's just something, like as I started messing around with their face, that's who popped up in my mind. I love Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, by the way. That's such a good movie. It's been a while since I watched it though, but it's just... we need to start making movies like that again. Iconic. It definitely is. Yes, please. Okay. I'm glad we all agree. What is her name, by the way? I'm not good at remembering names. I'm not good at remembering anything, to be honest, but... okay, and then... let's see... what kind of hair do we have to work with? I really want to use this hair one day, but I haven't found a sim. Or can we pull it off with the sim? Can we pull it off? Or is it a no? This is kind of cool too. I don't hate that. Wait a minute, this is pretty cool too. I like how it covers her eyes. Okay, yeah, I would definitely go with maybe this one or this one. That big wig didn't feel very punk rock to me, in my opinion. Don't hate me, but that little ponytail version was that was once. No, it definitely was. That's why I clicked away from it really fast, because it for sure was. Okay, so not this. Darn. I really wanted to make it work, but I also understand. Okay, so what about this one? Is this cool? I feel like it's pretty cool.
Well then.
This also reminded me that I need to get some like more body presets. Also, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give you very little to work with up here. And I think I want to make you short too. Just a little bit, not too much. Yes? Okay. Sorry, girl, we can say the bedrock pop or whatever fashion student one of the band members falls in love with. Okay, I'm gonna hold you guys to that though. You will see that hair on one of the townies in this save if it's the last thing I do. Okay, also we'll go with this hair, but before I put it on her, I need to go through and add some details while I can still see her face. Okay, that's cute, having those little indents around her mouth. And maybe this band-aid too. Oh my goodness, I thought that was thunder. That was just a motorcycle. I'm sorry if that jump scared you. Especially if you're listening while you're sleeping. That was kind of rude of them. I can do the band-aid. How does that look? Something like this. Actually no. That doesn't really make sense. I can show restraint some of the time. Okay, I know when to quit. Like with this band-aid. That's definitely not the move. Honestly though, cool puppy, CC shopping livestream win. That would be a fun stream to do, but honestly, I'm trying to limit myself when it comes to CC. It might not seem like it to most of you guys, but I feel like I have too much CC in this game. Like when I first downloaded CC, I was not planning on doing all this in terms of like how much I have in here. So while very tempting, I can't download any more CC. Except the times when I end up downloading more CC. She kind of reminds me of someone. I don't know who though. Maybe someone I've seen in real life. Some nose stuff. Okay, we can do that. Too much CC? No such thing. That is true, but we have to show restraint. I can't do it. I can't. I'm not making it out of the stream without a whole shopping list of CC. I don't know. I feel like I'm lacking. Too much sweats and 220 gigabytes of CC. Oh my gosh. I think I only have like 10. And when I looked at that, I was like, whoa, you need to chill out. That is way too much. As someone who just spent more than half of my day getting CC rather than actually seeing it in my game, I understand trying to put a limit on the shopping. Yeah. I'm actually pretty proud of myself though, because I do still go CC shopping. Like I pin a lot of stuff to my Pinterest, but I haven't actually downloaded most of that stuff in my game. If you go to my CC Pinterest, you'll see I have a lot of stuff still left in my like new category that hasn't actually been downloaded in my game. Okay, and I think, or actually maybe we can add some stuff. Oh wait, but it took that away. What about this? Or this? Or this? Some freckles? Look here. It's kind of cute all over the nose. Okay. Here we go. She kind of looks like those kids that kids on the playground. Those kids that bite. I feel like she definitely did that in her younger days. Definitely for sure. Where's the other hair at? Where's it at? That we were just looking at. Okay, and then let me go back to Discord because I did really like that one picture that Nicole sent. Oh, and there's more. Okay. Ooh, hey, that's a really nice skirt. Oh wait, I really like looks really cool. Ugh, decisions. I'll definitely be using some of these when I go back to the other categories. Oh, this is cute too. Okay, we have options. We definitely have options. Question for Cool Puppy, but also everyone. Do you guys like adding scars to your Sims or not that often? I like adding scars to my Sims, but I only have like EA scars. And I don't really like those. So I like adding scars, but I do so sparingly because I'm pretty limited with options. I do have some good bruises though that I like adding to Sims. Oh, wait, I forgot I meant to check out the one that was sent before. Which one was it? Oh, I think it was this one. I really liked how this looked. And I think we have some pants similar to that. I think. It was like these. Oops, excuse me. So this sim that we're working on right here, I mentioned earlier that for one of the members, I had them sharing an apartment with an incel podcaster, and I think she would be the sim that's sharing that apartment. Because I don't know, I feel like that could be a funny dynamic. Also, I feel really bad because she has to share her apartment with someone who is a very terrible person, but sometimes that is how life works out, unfortunately. So, yeah. There we are. Look at all that CC. Lucky. Does your computer sound like a rocket about to take off? Even if I didn't have CC, my computer will still sound like, well, it doesn't sound like a rocket that's about to take off. It just sounds like a steady stream of wind. Because I'm playing on a gaming laptop, therefore it's always just constantly making noise. Because it's doing a lot in such a small body. I like adding scars where they make sense. I have extreme violence installed, so after a sim gets into a fight, I'll add scars. Or if they were rambunctious as toddlers, I'll add scars when they age. Speaking of extreme violence, Shadow, how do you feel about that mod? Because we were talking about that a little bit last night. And I was like, I see like the appeal, and I want to try it in my game one day, but I don't know if it's like one of those must-haves. Like Wicked Limbs, Basemental, like those more adult mods. Like I need those in my game. But extreme violence, I don't know. Okay, wait. I need to turn her around because one of these, they show boobs. Is it this? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, there we go. This would be really cool. But is it punk rock? Or wait a minute. Okay, wait. Let me try to cook. I feel so lame when I say that. Let me cook. But I think it makes sense in this situation. Okay, good. It did put it underneath. What about this one? Okay. That doesn't really work. This one? Yeah, I was thinking something like this underneath. How are we feeling about this? I might change the color of the coat though. I wish we had some other options for tops underneath. Uncle Phil, hello! Welcome in, welcome in. Glad you can join another stream. She honestly gives me needs anger management vibes, so maybe they just constantly fight. Okay, good. Also, okay, noted. I feel like I rarely use the scars in games. I'm trying to make myself utilize them more, but they're so aggressive. Yeah, I feel like the scars we get in game, they're a bit too much. So unless I have a sim that's like very like scrappy, or like Chetta said, like someone that's just always fighting and stuff, then I might give them a scar. But yeah, I wish we had some, I don't know, some less EA ones, even though this is a game made by EA. Also, wait a minute. Maybe this would be better as we can use this for her stage outfit. Because I have to remember, this is them walking around in public. But also, if they want to walk around like this, go off. Like, who am I to stop them? It's okay, but I had to dial down the autonomous stuff a lot because I was sick of random serial killers popping up back to back. For storytelling purposes, I use it. Otherwise, it's mostly off. Okay, gotcha. The coat is a great choice. Okay, I'm glad to hear that. It's very glam and punk. So then we will keep the coat. I just wish we had a different top to go underneath. Do you have the Truk accessory top? It's some like mesh and fishnet kind of version. I don't have that many accessory tops. Because I used to didn't really care to download or care for downloading accessory tops because I was like, what's the point? But now that I have like tops like this where you can layer stuff, I definitely see the point. Maybe we can go with this. No, I don't like that. I don't know. I don't really know. I think these are our only two options. This top and this one over here. But they're both just kind of to me. I don't know. Oh, these are pretty cool. Maybe these green ones. I don't know, guys. What are we thinking about this outfit? Me personally, I'm not sure how I feel about it. I feel like the top is really messing up things. Like, I really want to use this jacket or this coat, but this top is not working. It's not working at all, which is very disappointing. Also, sorry about all the crickets outside. Oh, wait, what about this one? Okay, no, that did nothing. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we can scroll through and see what else we have. This one feels too 70s. It's giving like disco glam if we go with this top. I know I already said no to the big wig, but I'm not feeling the jacket either. Sorry, cool puppy. No worries, no worries. Unfortunately, I don't even think we can go with this jacket because, yeah, we just don't have any good like tops to go underneath. So it's throwing off everything. I'm just clicking on anything at this point. Ooh, okay, wait a minute. What about this top? What about this? I don't hate that. Especially in this swatch. Okay, wait a minute. That's pretty cool. What's this character story? So far we have that they're in the punk rock band. They probably have a temper problem, and they are currently roommates with, I guess, a red pill podcaster. That's all we really have. We don't really have like a set story yet. But that's just kind of some of the things that we do know about them. But yeah, I actually really like this. Do I want to change the pants? Maybe not. I'm kind of fine with the denim swatch. Maybe I'll change the shoes. That top. Okay, nice, nice. I got the Lumu approval, so we can move on. Maybe we just put her in some heels when it comes to this outfit. Something like that. Her feet look so small. Or these. And like a black swatch. Okay. And then what kind of accessories are we working with? Wait a minute. Where did this stuff come from? Oh, these are also under tops. Well, it's too late now. We've moved on. Okay. I was gonna see if we have any cool rings, but yeah. I don't really have many rings in this department either. I guess we could do some of these. Maybe mix. Okay, wait, no, we can't mix. Or why did it change it for this watch? It's kind of weird. Whatever. I don't know if this is very punk rock. Or can we add this? Or am I just thinking about it too much? Where's that belt from real quick? The belt. Where was it at? I think it was in Rings. It's Senate. It's from Senate and Serenity, their collaboration. I think it's one of their newer ones. Or like one that came out like a month or so ago. I think these pants are also from there. Or maybe not. Oh, wait, no, they are. I think. I don't know. But yeah. Okay. Very cool. Kind of want to make her a bit thicker. Okay, wait. She's at maximum thickness. Yeah, I wanted to give her a bit more arm. Okay, there we go. Cute. She's so adorable. And now we can throw some accessories down. Let's see. I think it's gonna be hard to find a necklace for this outfit. Maybe something like this. Something that's layered, but still has a bit of length to it. Like this. Maybe gold? Yeah. I don't hate that. Or actually, I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't know if I prefer it or which one I prefer. I think maybe we do stick with gold. Something like this. Crazy because I just gave my sim those same exact pants. Wow. We're on that twin telepathy type of vibe. And then, should we give them a nose ring too? I feel like they have the type of nose that you would put, like, get a nose ring for. Or should we do like this? Like twin studs. That could be kind of cool. Or at least I think it would be kind of cool. Something like this. That's so adorable. Perfect timing. I'm about to do the event reward thing. Oh my gosh, I completely forgot about that. Also, hello Angel Sims. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're able to complete the reward thingy because I have not done any of that stuff. Has anyone finished that? I forgot that was a thing. I can't remember what they're even offering. I know there's like some new wallpaper and I think a new like woodworking table. But is that it? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, excuse me. Okay, I got that out. Let's see, what color should we go for? I feel like this is kind of iconic. A bit of a frosty look. Or we could go with the darker color. Or maybe something a bit more matte. In real life, I definitely would go for the more matte type of lipstick. Because I have this weird thing. I don't know if it's like a sensory thing or whatever. But I cannot do like gooey stuff. Like lip gloss. For the longest time, I couldn't really do like the Carmax that you squeeze out of the bottle and stuff like that. Because I don't know, it just looks gross to me. Even though that doesn't make any sense. And then I don't like the thought of it like being on my lips, and then when I move my lips around, like I can feel it, or like accidentally getting some on my teeth or having my tongue touch it. So yeah, I've never done like lip gloss and stuff like that. Not a fan, not a fan. This looks kind of, I don't know, this doesn't look bad, but also looks very like PS2 Bratz video game. If you know, you know. Tons of woodworking furniture, including outhouse you can move in. What? It comes with an outhouse? Okay, wait. It's kind of a game changer because I didn't know that was a thing. I'm honestly intentionally skipping it. I was considering like just knocking it out real quick, but ever since the game, or I didn't update my game, I don't think I can complete it. Because last time that happened, it was one of the events and I didn't update my game, so I was playing offline. And whenever I would like progress and I would exit out of the game, it would just start me back over because it didn't save for some reason. And I think it was because I was offline. An outhouse. That'd be so cool to have in game. How long do we have to complete it? I might just give you this, because honestly, I don't really feel like... I don't feel like going through all of these and trying to find something for you. I'm so sorry, but I just don't. Dude, that expansion pack is actively grinding my gears. Like, all of these updates for DLC that won't release until next month, making me update all my mods just for a pack I'm not even remotely interested in. Yeah, honestly, that's the worst thing about just, yeah, new packs. Like, even if it's one that I want, I just hate having to go through that process. But when it's one that you absolutely don't care about, I completely understand you, Lumu. Completely understand. Maybe we just go with this. I don't know. She looks very early 2000s video vixen. Yeah, that's the vibes I was getting with that other like lip that we did. And then her outfit in general too. This kind of makes her lips look a bit chapped though. I said I didn't care, but I do kind of want to find one that makes sense. I'll do something like this. And then I'll give her the smudged eyeliner. Glasses. Do we have any cool ones? I don't know why, but suddenly she gave me the vibes of, what's that Kids Next Door character? I think number 7 or number 5. I just suddenly got those vibes from her for some reason. The outdoor or the outhouse looks straight out of the Wheel movie too. Wait, what is the Wheel movie? I'm not hip. I haven't updated since before July, but I was able to play the event. The outhouse is definitely the best prize. Oh, the Shrek movie. Okay. Oh, okay. And also, that's good to hear, VS. So maybe I'll actually do that and knock it out. I'm only doing it because free stuff. I just updated my game, though. That's always a good motivator to do things. Free stuff. She looks cool. Thank you. I'm glad you think so. What about no lipstick and just lip liner? I don't know if I have that. Is that a thing? Do I have that? Yeah, I don't think I have any, or maybe some skin details. Okay, wait, let's check. Let's see. Do I have any lip liner? Is this it? Oh, wait. But wait, what did it remove? Okay. We can experiment for a minute and see. Oh, but these don't really look good on her. They're not the right swatches. Alright. I guess we'll just stick with the other lip for now. Okay. And then as far as the glasses go, I don't know. It would be cool, but I don't think she's the sim that would do this. That would wear like shades or something like that. I'm just not really feeling it on her. Even these are really cool, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. No offense, but she's kind of giving granny. What part is giving granny? The glasses? Is it the glasses? The rectangle glasses would be perfect for a band manager. Well, that's very true. That's very true. I also associate like those rectangular, like small glasses with like a manager type person. Cool Puppy, did you end up going to watch the new Superman movie? Is it good? Oh, yes. You bet I did. I watched it the night before it officially premiered. And I talked about it in a new video that I still haven't uploaded because it takes like 500 hours to upload a video. But I did watch it, and I think it was a pretty good Superman movie. I give it a solid... At first, when I got out of there, I was like maybe like a B- or a C+, but I think I was just being very harsh because I had just got done watching it. But after I had time to like let it sit and marinate, I gave it a B+. I thought it was a pretty solid Superman / comic book movie. It took me some time to adjust in the beginning though, because, you know, if you've seen it, you know what I mean. We just kind of drop into the middle of everything, which is fine because he said he didn't want to go through the whole, you know, blowing up Krypton and all that stuff. But also I was like, I do want some kind of like a lead in, a bit of a smoother lead into a movie versus just being plopped down and like, okay, here you go. But yeah, that and the pacing overall. There's some issues with pacing where I felt like they were just trying to do too much in a short amount of time. But the goods outweighed the bad. So, yeah, I really liked it. Granny's going wild. Is she really giving Granny? Oh, it's the glasses and the hair combo? Okay. So we'll go without the glasses then. We'll go without the glasses. But have you guys seen the new Superman movie? What are your thoughts? What are your opinions? This movie made me excited for the future of the DC universe. Because if you don't know, I'm a big DC fan. Specifically when it comes to like the comics and like the animated stuff. I did watch like the old... Or not old, because it's not really that old. But like the Batfleck and all that stuff. It was cool, but... yeah, I don't really have much faith in DC movies, live action movies. But this one, it made me believe that we might be getting something good. This and the Batman one with Robert Pattinson. That was actually really good. I did enjoy that. And the Penguin. Okay, if you haven't seen the Penguin, the TV show, you need to watch that immediately. It's actually a really good show. I guess, I don't want to make her mean, but maybe we can do hot-headed. Oh, I forgot. I forgot that comes with a pose. That's from a pose that pack I have in the game. That was funny. I might go watch it this Sunday. I keep hearing good things about it. I definitely recommend you watch it. Even if you're not like the biggest Superman fan, I've heard of people going in to watch it and they're like, oh, Superman is such a boring OP character, blah, 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 blah. But then they came out and they're like, okay, what other Superman media can I take in, because that's how good the movie is. So yeah, I think you should watch it, Lurky Lurker. It's a fun time. Dude, that Superman movie changed my life. Like scene where he's like 1A repeatedly hitting Superman was crazy. That whole like sequence of events, like everything after it, amazing. I still haven't seen the Penguin yet. I need to watch that. You really do, Uncle Phil. I'm telling you, the Penguin is such a good show. Like, even, okay, usually when I watch new shows, it takes me a while to get into it. Like Reservoir Dogs, or like, what's the other show that I still haven't finished? Breaking Bad. It's taking me a while to like really get a rhythm and actually finish those shows. But the Penguin, as soon as I started at day one, I was like, yeah, I'm hooked. Like, I'm there. It's such a good show. We have hot-headed. What other ones should we do? I feel like someone in this band should be toxic. And by toxic, I mean I either want this sim or the other sim. They're kind of just, I don't know. Like maybe they just have a bad relationship, or how can I put it? They have a hard time doing relationships, like romantic relationships. So maybe it's not that like two members in this band are dating, but two members in this band, they're hooking up. And one of the members that's a part of the couple, they just can't really commit to the other sim because they're just out there going crazy, you know? Hopefully, you know. But I don't know if it'll be this sim. Well, now that does sound very Scott Pilgrim. Because Scott Pilgrim did do that girl dirty in the band. Okay, so yeah, we can do hot-headed. Let me see what I think. It reminds me of those TikToks of people being like, watch me give my stud best friend a full beat because I'm curious. You miss Forever 21? That was a time. Wait a minute. Wait, never mind. Let me not say anything. All I've seen about it is the anti-woke mob and the Henry Cavill crowd going off negatively about it, which makes me want it to succeed even more. That whole thing, okay, like I definitely do see like the similarities, but also it's kind of like that situation of, I mean, if the shoe fits, then I guess you gotta wear it, because those people are kind of telling on themselves when they come out and like start complaining or making some of the criticisms that they have been. And I still gotta watch the Henry Cavill Superman movie, because I don't know, even from the clips I've seen, I feel like that Henry Cavill crowd, they kind of need to just need to sit down and just, yeah. I just started watching the OG Daredevil series with my sister for initiation purposes, and holy peak, bro, so interesting. Oh, you said OG, because I was about to ask, don't they have like a new season out now? I heard it was pretty good, but I haven't really watched too many Marvel TV shows. I think the only one I did watch was the Jessica Jones one, and that's because they had that Doctor Who in it, and I really liked him. I forgot his name though. Might be interesting if one was hot-headed and the other was high maintenance. That would be interesting. The drama. You could go full Scott Pilgrim and make them exes. Ooh, that's even like... okay, we can definitely do that. And this, okay, so yeah, they can be exes. And she's the one, she hasn't moved on. Like she's, yeah, that basically is Scott Pilgrim, because like she's low-key still in love with her. And she's like, yeah, it's cool, we can still be bandmates. Like, you know, it's nothing, it's no problem. Like, I'm completely moved on. I don't care. But she hasn't moved on. I like it. Not got her guitar strings for stringing me along. She doesn't seem like she has those vibes to me. She doesn't have the vibe of the toxic girlfriend. Because if you're saying that, then yeah, I agree. I think it would be the other sim that we're about to create next. I like Henry Cavill, but I wasn't a fan of Snyder's Superman movies. I wasn't really a fan of his stuff in general. Like, I understand, like, they wanted to go a different direction and kind of giving the DCU a more gritty kind of feel compared to Marvel's. Well, Marvel wasn't really campy, but it was a bit brighter. But yeah, I just don't like how they did it. Like, I just want, kind of like James Gunn said, I just want, like, a legit comic book adaptation. Like, something, I don't know if you guys have seen the Justice League, like the animated cartoons. That's my ideal DCU on the big screen. Like, a movie with those vibes. Hmm. I don't. Maybe we should make her romantic. Because she's just a big puppy for love. A lovesick puppy. I don't know. We'll put that up there for now. Or his Batman. Yeah. I still don't know how to feel about Batfleck. Like at the time when Batman v Superman came out, I think I was just so just super excited to have Batman on the big screen again that I didn't really care at the time. But looking back, I'm like, yeah, I don't know how I actually really feel. If I really like that interpretation of Batman. Especially because he was so brutal. I want my Batman, yeah, he has his issues, but also he's a big dope on the inside, you know? He's a big softie. That's why I really want, a Dick Grayson in the DCU. I want to see that father-son relationship, because that's my favorite type of relationships in comic books. That kind of found family type situation. Oh, actually, maybe we make her loyal instead of romantic. And jealous? Should we do jealous? I feel like that's a lot of negative traits. But it makes sense. To be honest, I don't get Henry Cavill fans because I don't think he ever actually fully embodies any role he does. But that's just me. Even the whole Witcher thing drove me up a wall. Oh, really? Because, yeah, I was about to say, I know, when it came to him, did he quit or was he fired from Witcher? A lot of people are up in arms about that because it's he was the only one that was really taking it seriously and trying to really embody the character. So it's interesting that you said that. If they could make a Batman movie with the vibes of animated series or Arkham, I'd die happy. Me too, Uncle Phil. Me too. I hated that gritty stuff in my opinion. All the different superhero movies should have their own feel. Batman should be darker than Superman or Flash, not all of them being dark as hell. Agree. Format fam movies, please. Yes, that is what I want. But I think that's the direction James Gunn is taking things. Because apparently, I think they're making a Clayface TV show or movie, and that's supposed to have more of a horror feel. And then I really hope they bring over Robert Pattinson's Batman, because he has the whole gritty, detective feel down. And then Superman, his movie is really campy. So yeah, I think it's okay to have them be all different vibes, because that's how it is in the comic books. And people are like, what about the tonal clash and all that stuff? But I don't think that's a thing. I think they can make it work. People are just too scared to try. You need to take a risk. I think the aspiration will be soulmate. Okay. Cool. We got it.
Rainick. Ooh, from.
Batman is pretty brutal though, at least the modern last one. That is very true. I feel like in the recent comics, well, actually, to be fair, I haven't read the recent one, the current issues, but hopefully you know what I mean. I feel like it is true that, yeah, he's taken on a bit more of an edge, but the comics that I've read throughout the years when it comes to Batman, from different writers and stuff, I feel like for the most part, it's not completely his character. Yeah, he has an edge, yeah, he can be pretty brutal when he needs to be, but that's not his defining characteristic. And I just want that to be shown a bit more, that there's more to Batman than just someone that goes around leaving people in comas. Dick Grayson was a big softie though. I mean, he is, but the same thing. He can kick ass too, you know. But Superman was always a softie, and Bruce is a jerk to everyone except a few people. I would like to see a Golden Age or Silver Age version of Batman on screen, though, before the mental issue, dark sadistic Batman became popular. I don't know. In my opinion, I find Henry Cavill plays every character the exact same in everything I've seen him in. His fans just find him to be the ideal man, i.e. hot and ripped, so they think he's perfect. Speaking of that criticism, have you guys seen Succession? And I asked that because I don't know the actor's name, but the guy that I'm talking about, he's, what's his name? The McCulkin brother. I feel like he kind of has that same problem, but it also works for him. Like, do you guys also feel the same way about him? I feel like he's pretty much playing the same character, but somehow, real, in my opinion, it works. And I feel like for some people, they can manage to do that, but it sounds like for Henry Cavill, it doesn't work for him. He's just the same person. Kind of like Will Smith, too. Like, I'm gonna be honest, guys, I feel like Will Smith he's the same in every movie. Like, I don't really, no disrespect to Will Smith, because I do like him, but I feel like he's just the same person. Also, why is he a man? I need to make him a woman. Wait a minute, this hair is kind of cool already, but let's not get too ahead of ourselves. So his Witcher interpretation was less he did well, and more everyone like, he played the video games. No one else did. He's automatically the best in the cast. I got you. Yeah, I agree. Modern Batman is a disservice to the original character. I do like that they made Bruce acknowledge that, though, by saying Nightwing, aka Dick, could be a better Batman than he ever was. Oh, I love moments like that. I love it so much. Or like in I think it was in the current run of Nightwing. Or actually, no. It might have been the last run. I forgot who the writer was. But I think they did a good job of showing, again, that softer side of Batman. Where he called, I don't know, did he call Dick Grayson his son or something like that? And they had like this really warm hug on the rooftop. Like moments like that. I want to see more moments like that when it comes to Batman. Because a lot of people, they just don't know. They just don't know. So let me focus up some. What are some eyes that I haven't used yet? I feel like I always gravitate towards the same ones. Because Nightwing went through the same kind of trauma and background, but stayed soft and lighthearted instead of giving in to the darkness like Bruce did. Yeah, but that's also a testament to Bruce, too. He was able to look, like, inwards at himself and be like, okay, yeah, I acknowledge that I didn't go about this whole grieving process the best way I could have, and I'm a pretty messed up individual. And so he was able to do right by Dick Grayson and steer him down the right path. And that's kind of reflective of the good that he has in him. That he's capable of that kind of softness and grace. If that makes sense. I don't know. But that's how I feel. I just want justice. Justice for the Bat fam and all the DCU folks. Because they're really interesting characters. They just haven't been done right in a while. Even the Christopher Nolan Batmans, which, to be fair, he was doing something completely different. Like, those weren't, like, comic book. That was just, I don't know. I don't know what those were. Good movies, but that also didn't really do Batman any justice, as far as I'm concerned. Or comic book Batman, I guess. Which is Batman. Let's see, what kind of nose? Get a little long, droopy nose. Maybe something kind of slim. I have a list of actors like that, and I do think typecasting is all well and fine. I just have a vendetta against Henry Cavill. But I do agree with the McCulkin guy. Okay. I will also add my unproblematic king, Keanu Reeves, because he 100% always plays the same actor, but no one is ever claiming he's a good actor. I haven't really seen... Actually, I don't think I've watched any movies with Keanu Reeves. Which don't come for me, okay? Oh, wait, no, I watched The Matrix. I have watched The Matrix. But I think that's the only Keanu Reeves movie I've seen. So I can't really speak on him. Also, is the sim going to be our toxic queen? Yes. Yes, she will be. She's going to be our toxic queen. Bro, they're always doing some stuff on the rooftop every time I hear Batman and Nightwing in the same sentence. I think of that one time Bruce wore Dick's costume looking big as hell. That's just where they thrive at, on the rooftops of Gotham City. But to be fair, okay, as the kids say, that's like the perfect spot to aura farm. By the way, I think the Sim should have red hair. I'm right there with you, Lumu. I agree. Arkham Knight was the best version of brutal Batman ever, in my opinion. Because knew his time was up and just said I love you to the Bat fam. Then said, you know what? I'm messing everyone up tonight. I agree. Man, those Arkham games were so good. They were so good. Even the last one. I know the last one was kind of tainted because of like the tank mission and stuff, because those were kind of annoying. But I think it was a pretty good ending to the series. Also, rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. I really wish he was able to do like a live action Batman, because for me, he is Batman. Like, when I think of Batman, I think of him. When I think of the Joker, I think of Mark Hamill. Their voices are just like perfect. Maybe we should give her like a big chin. Something like this. Cool. I gotta try to do some jushing with her face, because she's starting to look like a sim that I already have made before. That kind of helps. Maybe some different eyebrows. What do we have to work with? You should have a teen vigilante type townie for Scuff that lives in the abandoned brownstone and stands up for all the kids. Oh, that'd be so cute. That'd be so cute. Oh, wait, I actually really like that idea. I don't know. Actually, yeah, we'll go with that idea. Because I was also about to say, we do have a Peter Parker inspired sim in the save. But maybe they like eventually team up. Because Peter Parker is trying to take down the mafia. So they probably, like help each other out. Have some little cute partner. Like, what do you call it? Partner ups. Is that the word I'm looking for? Or the term? But I think that could be cute. Yeah, we'll just go with these eyebrows. Okay. Time for the skin details. Honestly, for skin details, I don't really have any rhyme or reason how I go about it. I just click on stuff until I find something that looks nice, I guess. can go with that nose. And maybe a little bit of bags under the eyes. I can fly twice as high. Man, I can't believe that they defunded PBS. But then again, I don't know. Well, no, actually, I do know. That's bad. I was gonna say, do kids even watch that? But kids do still watch PBS. I don't know why I brought that up, by the way. I just started thinking about the Reading Rainbow theme song. I'm crazy on all his villains. Whoever wrote that story was cooking. Yeah, like, iconic. They snapped. He would have been perfect for it when he was younger. I don't know if you ever seen him back then, but he looked like Bruce Wayne. What could have been? He was also 6'2", so he's the same height Batman is, canonically. Natalie Nunhead. Isn't that a baddie? That name sounds familiar. We can do this and call it a day. There we go. Or actually, maybe we can give her some acne. Where's the acne at? Where did I? Oh, it's right here. Oh, but you can't see it because of the skin overlay. But I kind of want the skin though. Darn it. Maybe I'll just give her some freckles and pretend like they're acne scars or something. I don't know. Excuse me. I could be our way around this. I had this issue when I was in middle school. Like middle school, for some reason, I guess because like all the hormones and stuff, but I would get, well, it wasn't like a lot of acne, but I did get a fair amount, to the point that kind of looked like I had freckles for a minute because it would scar, but it cleared up pretty well. I'm gonna say I did look kind of cute with all those little scars. All right, let's see. What do we go for the hair? I kind of want to see how the froze look. Wait a minute. That's pretty fun. But also, it feels, I don't know. I don't know if that's the vibe. Yes, dude, I forgot about baddies. Wasn't that like your show? I remember you mentioning that like a long time ago. Also, Theater Doof, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for coming back to the stream. Have you not seen Bad Girls Club? No. This feels like a sin. I have not seen Bad Girls Club. I've seen like maybe the clips here and there because my cousins, they watched it a lot when we were younger. But no, I have not seen it. I have not. I did watch reality TV, but I don't know. Like Bad Girls Club, it just never interested me. This could be kind of cool. What else do we have? Also, what time is it? Because I have some leftover fried chicken that I kind of wanted to eat, but I think we're approaching the time where it's a little too late to be eating heavily fried food. I don't know. When is it too late to eat fried chicken, guys? Is 10:30 too late? 11 o'clock too late? I can also do this.
Oh.
2 a.m. Okay. 2 a.m. it is. Okay, yeah. I'll definitely eat it before then. I mean, I know Cracker Barrel, like some people have complex thoughts about Cracker Barrel, and rightfully so, but I'm gonna be honest, guys, the food there is actually really good. Like the fried chicken I had there earlier today, amazing. The cornbread though, the cornbread was very disappointing. I'm not gonna lie. And I was really craving cornbread too, so that just really upped the disappointment for me. But yeah, the fried chicken was delicious. And I have 2 pieces left that I kind of want to finish. I was going to save it for lunch tomorrow, but I can't do it. I don't think I have it in me to save it. Wait a minute, I thought I had more froze. Oh yeah, here we are. That'd be kind of fun. I just want something big. If I go for a fur, I want it to be big. No, never too late to eat. Never too late to eat what you want to eat. That is very true. It's very true. But sometimes, you know, like my grandma, she would say, if you eat too late, you'll have nightmares. And sometimes I kind of believe that. Because I am very susceptible to nightmares. But you're right, you're right. I love her face. Nash, hello. And thank you. I like her face too. I think it's very cute. Bad Girls Club walked so Natalie Nunn could cling to her fleeting fame and beg Zeus Network to bring it back so she could be relevant again. This Baddies was born. Ooh. I haven't watched, like I said, I haven't watched Baddies or Bad Girls Club. But I heard Baddies is pretty much like basically a poor man's Bad Girls Club. So I guess it makes sense. Gypsy Sims, hello, hello. 2 live streams in a row. Yeah, you're on a roll. You're on a roll indeed. Glad you can make it back. Giving her a red fro is giving Ronald McDonald. Okay, but it's giving Ronald McDonald in the good way. I like the red fro. And once we start like putting her in some stuff, I think it'll look even nicer. Little weight in her body. I'd say maybe we can just give her no butt, because to be fair, guys, I mean, sometimes Sims, they don't have butts, and we need to stay on top of that. I can't have every Sim in here like caked up. Some people just have to have nothing. And maybe she doesn't really have like a waist either. Okay, there we go. Thanks to that, no matter what hair she picks, I'm gonna see Ronald McDonald. Dang it, Cheddar, look what you've done. Look what you've done. A poor man's? Well, isn't that true? That's what I heard. Like, Baddies isn't as good as Bad Girls Club. I like the pants low-key. I thought you chose that. I mean, the pants... Honestly, these pants aren't bad. But I have like a thing about these pants. These pants remind me of some of the people that live in my neighborhood. Like they wear like pants like this, which nothing's wrong with that, but I don't know. I guess it's the way they style it that I'm not a big fan of. Cause it's usually like people that are maybe like 60 and that wear pants like this, which honestly iconic, but it's the tops that they wear with it and the shoes that I'm not really a fan of. So whenever I see these pants, I think of that, and it's hard for me to put Sims in these pants for that reason. Yeah, maybe the fit will tie it all together. It will. You gotta give time. Let's give her a dump truck. No dump truck. She just has the pancakes. Are you basing her off of something? Not really. Not really. We're just trying to go for like a punk rock vibe. So we have some inspo pics in the Discord that I've been looking at for inspiration. But other than that, nope. Speaking of inspo pics, let me go back and look at what we have. Some Sims have screenshot butts. Exactly. Some Sims. I noticed lately I give my male Sims bigger badonks than the female Sims and help. Honestly, same Cheddar, same. I said we should try to put variety in our saves, but also at the same time, I do like giving my male Sims a little something to work with. Because I don't know, it just looks so cute on them. Let's see. I kind of like that one Pinterest. Or actually, no, I like both of these that you sent Pisces. I kind of want to go for something like that. Maybe the one with the slip dress. Or kind of like the all black turtleneck get up. That could be pretty cool. I don't know. Let's see what we're working with. I really want to know what grannies and grandpas y'all be around. Leather pants with the cutout thighs. I mean, if you ever go down south and you go to, I don't know, like a small town down south with, I guess, like a heavy black population, you're bound to run into some questionably dressed grannies. Grandpas, honestly, grandpas are pretty chill. They don't wear anything too crazy. It's mostly shirts and jeans. Some grandpas do sag though, which that's very unfortunate because I don't want to see that. But yeah, the grandpas, they're okay. Grandmas are the one that experiment a bit. And sometimes it's good, but sometimes it's like, I don't know if we should be going for that. We have this little dress. It'd be nice if we had something. Oh wait, we do have a slip dress. Wow. This reminded me when I was with my aunt and we were at some thrift store. And I was like, ooh, look at this slip dress. I want one of these. And she's like, why would people wear that? Man, some people just don't understand. They don't understand style. And then she pulled out that little Pikachu face when we went out and we saw people wearing like this exact type of dress. I was like, I told you, people wear that. Do I have a jacket somewhere. I don't know if it's the right type though. I don't know. Let me see. What's the Sims lore? This Sim right here, I'm gonna go ahead and say they're the lead singer of our punk rock band. They're the lead singer, and honestly, they're kind of toxic. So this Sim and this Sim over here that we just got done creating, we decided that they're exes. They were dating and then they broke up, and she thinks they, you know, they ended on good terms. But honestly, she probably wasn't really the best, even though they started off as friends and they ended up in a relationship. She probably didn't really give that much respect to their relationship. And so the sim back here, she's kind of bitter about it. And honestly, she might not even be over her. She's still definitely harboring some feelings for her. But yeah, they're exes, and she's kind of just out doing what she wants now. And that makes the other sim kind of jealous and possibly causes some tension in the group. And our first sim over here, she's kind of just, you know, happy to be here. And she wants to keep the band together. So she's kind of like the mom of the group, trying to keep the peace, you know, make sure they don't reach that tipping point, the point of no return. Ah, no. Okay, this jacket won't work. Darn, darn, darn. We have to pivot. Ooh, wait, is this punk rock or not really? I don't think this is. I do really like that though. Maybe we just go with this. But I feel like this is just me being lazy, throwing her into this. Okay, let's pump the brakes and let's go with possibly a different outfit before we commit. I'm gonna go ask my family because I mean my aunt just turned 72 and she had a stripper pole, iconic, at her birthday party and was the only one dancing on it. But I don't think I've ever seen her wear leather. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like older people, they kind of go crazy about leather. And pattern pants. When I was in Korea, like there's a lot of like old ladies in some really bright pattern pants. Which, I mean, again, good for them. It's crazy because these are the same slips they used to put under their church clothes. Exactly. I guess that's why they find it crazy. Because they're like, why are you wearing that outside? They call that the moo nightgown. And it's why grandpa's had like 10 plus kids. Oof. Is this hair that one from my wedding stories? I don't think so. Or actually, it might be, you know, how some CC creators, they take a hair and they like make it better. It might be that situation happening here. I have a Walmart moo. Nothing wrong with a Walmart moo. Also, chat, I got paid today. What pack am I getting? Whatever pack you get, make sure it's on sale. Don't buy full price. Werewolves, what pack don't you have? Daisy, hello. I caught a live for once. You did. And you caught our return live. This is my first time being back streaming in what feels like a million years. But welcome. Thank you for stopping by. Girl, you better use that money for something else and pirate these packs. There's no sale. Oh, okay, then don't buy anything. I ban you from buying anything, Theater Doof. Save your money. Don't do it. Okay, what are we looking for? Turtleneck. Do we have a turtleneck in this game? Do I have any turtlenecks in this game? Do I not? Wow. It's actually kind of surprising. They're really messing up our plans here. Oh, I do have these. These are all cropped. I kind of don't want a cropped one. Or actually, okay, I know I said earlier, because I was going to put a sim in this top, but I was like, this feels like a bit too much for an everyday outfit. But I feel like she would be the one to just go all out with like her wardrobe. Because mind you, they're not like the biggest band in the world. They're very much like still trying to find their way in the music industry. Like they're slowly building a following, but they still have a long ways to go. But in her head, she's already at the top. Like she's 1 foot into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. So she dresses like it. We can go with this one, maybe. Maybe. I don't have werewolves though. I'm thinking that Discover University, Eco Lifestyle, My Wedding Stories. Oh, excuse me. I only have Discover University and Eco Lifestyles out of the ones you mentioned. But I don't know. I guess if you're really into building, I'd recommend Eco Lifestyle or Werewolves, I guess. But as far as gameplay, if that's more your thing, ooh. Oh, maybe My Wedding Stories, because it has a really nice world and the whole, like, all the wedding stuff you get. Discover University, that's a cool pack too, but if you don't play with University, then you might as well not get it. I love your vids so much. You're my niche influencer who I want to geek you forever. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. And I hope you guys are successfully able to gatekeep me, because the outside world is very scary. And I'm very fine with our little cute community over here. Low-key regret buying the fairy pack and all of its unluckiness is giving my Sims they keep causing fires even if they are level 5 and cooking. Wait, so is like unluckiness like a feature, or is it just you think they messed around with the tuning when it comes to fire? Because I'm gonna be honest, my Sim, they caused a fire the other day for like the first time in a long time since I've been playing this game. So it could definitely be the tuning. And I don't have the fairies pack, so since you brought that up, I don't know. So what I'm hearing is she's a sellout. Maybe she's the one, like, if I don't know, someone comes with her like with a deal, she might bite. Hear me out. You need groupies. Then make me some, Nicole, please. Make me some groupies. We already have too many Sims to make. Honestly, guys, I have so many groupies that I need to make, because we have 2 bands. We have this band, then we also have that other band, and we have like a drag racing group who are going to have groupies, and then we have, what is his name? Timothy Chalamet. We have him and his groupies. It's a lot going on. It's a feature. The unluckiness is affected by how bad their mood is continuously. Oh, got it. Who's the girl with the pink hair? The girl with the pink hair, she's gonna be... I'm gonna go ahead and say she's gonna be the bass player. Or no, actually, I'm gonna make her the drummer, because I feel like you would think she's the bass player and this Sim over here is the drummer, but we're gonna reverse it. She's the bass player, and she's honestly like, I guess, the mediator of the group. She's just chilling. She's just very nice. Again, happy to be here. She's just focused on making some good music. That's her deal. Emery, hello. Emery17. I never caught one of your streams before. Hello. Welcome in. I'm glad you were able to finally catch a stream live. Right now, we are currently working on our girl punk rock group, and we are finishing up with the lead singer. Don't we have a K-pop band too? Do we have a K-pop band? I don't think we have one. I feel like I would definitely remember. Or, well, no, that's a lie. I would not remember. I don't know. Do we have a K-pop band? That means installing the game, and then mods, and CC, and then I will fall down that rabbit hole. Ma'am, shake my hand. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I forgot you're taking a break. My bad, my bad. I don't want to push you back into the whole Sims thing. Drag racing or drag racing? Unfortunately, it's just the former. Because I was inspired by Tokyo Drift. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I know the Fast and the Furious movies, and not a lot of people are a fan of the Fast and the Furious movies, and rightfully so. But Tokyo Drift, that's like my guilty pleasure. And so I was really inspired by that whole aesthetic. And actually, after we finished this group, I was thinking about possibly going over and finishing out that drag racing group, because I only created one sim so far. But I don't know. We might not have time. We might not have time. Especially if I still plan on streaming tomorrow. Which I don't know. Like I said, after I had brunch today and it was hot outside, I don't know if I have it in me to stream tomorrow. Especially because we'll probably do some more drinking tomorrow. First off, since I mention it, make sure you drink responsibly if you do. But yeah, I feel like tomorrow's gonna be a very social day. Also, we're gonna play Gartic Phone tomorrow, so I'm planning a Gartic Phone game in the Discord tomorrow, so we can play if anyone is interested. That should be fun. It'll probably be tomorrow night. Wait a minute, I don't remember ever downloading this. Okay, definitely not the skirt. I don't know why I put her in this in the first place. Oh man. Okay, these pants. Okay, this is going to be another one of those cases where we just throw in a bunch of stuff. Actually, let me look at the Discord again. Look at the Discord again. I remember you making that stand girl, but who's she standing? Did I make up? Oh, yeah, she was standing Timothy Chalamet. That's who she was standing, because she was supposed to be like Club Chalamet. That's probably who you were thinking of. The early movies were goated, actually, about cars and not random mess for filler. Yeah, that's very true. I don't know what happened, like, to the point where I don't know, they were doing some crazy stuff in the later ones. But yeah, the earlier movies, even though they weren't like cinema, I think they were still pretty fun and entertaining. And sometimes that's all that matters. Earlier movies were top tier, but I think they should have ended it when Paul Walker died. I heard they bring him. Oh, not back with AI. Yeah. I don't know. Some might even say they should have ended it even earlier than that. But you know, Hollywood, they love to drag it out. Gartic Phone? My fave. I will be there. Yeah, everyone come. Everyone come. It'll be fun. I love Gartic Phone. My family recently, we went on like a big cousins trip last week, and I introduced Gartic Phone to everyone, and now they're obsessed. We play it like at least twice a week. Not the AI mess. I know, right? It's just everywhere. Like, oh my gosh. It's so disappointing. It's so disappointing to see. Not to bring it back up, but I'm not gonna lie, that Superman discussion got me thinking about Mark Bent a little. After that one stream testing business and hobbies, I kind of seeing him. Oh, yeah. Mark Bent, he's kind of iconic. He's kind of iconic sim. And I agree. I miss him too. Even though I do see him when I'm playing in Scuffed, New York. I finally set up his relationships too. So he does have a little thing going on with our knockoff Lois Lane in the save. So there's that. I don't know, maybe one day they'll actually get together. But right now, it's just like a little crush. Because I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with the Lois Lane inspired sim. Maybe she's just rolling solo dolo right now. Because at one point, I was entertaining the idea of her maybe getting with Malcolm Landgrab. But I want him to be with someone else. So that's a no-go. That's a no-go. Also, I still don't know what to put her in. And I was going to look at the Discord to see. Family. I don't know why that took me out. Is Gartic Phone the drawing game where you gotta guess what the drawing is? Yeah. You gotta guess what the drawing is, and then you gotta like draw the prompt, and it just keeps going back and forth. Yeah. Oh, actually, I think I know what I want to do now. After looking at this, I really wish I did have like more coats and stuff, but I don't. Where's the cheetah print? I think we can go for a cheetah print mini skirt. Something like this. But is this punk rock? I think it is. I like the purple, but maybe a different top. What's the Lois Lane Sim's name? Oh, I actually remember because I made sure that like her first and last name starts with the same letter. It's Nellie Nielsen. That's her name. Nellie Nielsen. It's giving Fran Fine. I love The Nanny so much. That's such a good show. What did I think he had a thing with his roommate too? Oh, Mark Bent. I mean, it's possible. When we were playing that business and hobbies thing, I think it was definitely giving off like that, you know, that vibe, that there's a little something going on between them. Malcolm Landgrab stealing Superman's girl is on brand though. It is, but I already have Malcolm Landgrab tied to, I made like a Carrie Bradshaw inspired sim. So I think they're gonna have like a Mr. Big and Carrie type relationship. And then he also has a, okay, wait. I don't know. Okay, let me say it in a serious way. I made a Catwoman inspired sim too. So he's also tied to her. It's just, guys, I don't know what's going on. Save is really all over the place when you think about it. There's just so much going on. Jada, hello. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hope you're doing well. I made a sim once named Plato Simpson. Never guess who he's based on. Pisces, haha. If I see you there tomorrow, good luck figuring out stick figures. We welcome stick figures. Because you'll probably see me drawing stick figures too. It's so hard drawing on a phone. But that's the only way I can draw. Some of you guys probably have tablets. Because you think you're so cool. But yeah, I will also be there with stick figures. Fran's drip was immaculate. Never seen such fashion so consistent in a show. Yeah, Fran Fine. Who else? I want to say, is that her name Ashley from Fresh Prince? And it was someone else too. That when I usually think of like well-dressed TV show characters, they're on that list. But yeah, definitely her outfits. I don't think she ever had a bad outfit. I would like this if the top underneath was a different color. I know some of us were divided on this last time, but I kind of want to try it again. Because maybe we can work something out. I'm doing my little daily CC scrolling, and I thought I'd let you know what I just found since you're working on Scuffed. Around the Sims made a train station CC set, and it's like subway stuff. Oh, I definitely gotta check that out. Thank you for letting me know. Fran and Maxwell might have been the best dressed couple on TV back in the day. True. Have you seen Ugly Betty? I have not seen Ugly Betty. I have not, but I am aware of its existence. The Sim is looking like me in high school trying to figure out what business casual meant. I think that type of jacket makes sense for someone who thinks they're hot shit. Okay, that's true. So we'll try to play around with it. No, but this isn't working. It's not working.
Oh.
Why don't I have more accessory tops? These are so boring. Okay, yeah. It's not gonna work on this sim either. Oh, it's kind of disappointing. Or wait, actually, maybe we go for the all black look. But that looks so boring. I don't know. What do you guys think? Actually, I need opinions desperately. What do we think about this? I feel like it looks so boring. Not to say she has to dress like very eccentric, but I kind of want her to. I really like the clothes that came with Business and Hobbies, like the jacket and coat combo. I loved it. It's like maybe a pop of color for the top. So not the all black. Cause yeah, I was thinking about like a purple top before, but I don't know. She looks like a Disney villain from the Proud Family. I like the Fran Fine look better. Okay, so should we go back to that? I think it'll look better with a pop of color instead. Use it for cold weather. I keep the jacket black, but change the top itself. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, but we don't have any, well, I don't have any good accessory tops that will go underneath this. Okay, but we can go back. We can go back to the Fran Fine top. Oh gosh, it's gonna take us forever to get back. I think my issue with this top and this skirt, I kind of wish maybe the top was made in a way where it looks tucked into the skirt. And maybe I'll be, or can we put her in this? No, I think that's just forcing it. We can't use that still. Or we could do leather shorts. That is an option. Leather shorts or this little print skirt. I like the black fit, but this seems more like a theme look or even for her winter outfit. It's very normal YK, like in my opinion. A A pop punk band would be a bit more colorful. Really got me associating the sim with McDonald's and peanut head dance sauce. Wow, shout out to the Proud Family movie. Amazing. Street 2 returns. I think that's how you say your name. Hello, and yes, time to sim. Time to sim. Welcome, welcome. The lady from 101 Dalmatians will rock that coat. It's pretty accurate. Not the Cruella de Vil song. The G string. I just want to use it so bad, to be honest. Like, I haven't found anyone that it works on. Leopard print, in my opinion. Speaking of pop punk, do you watch anime? And if you do, anyone in here, for that matter, have you seen Nana? I do watch anime, and I haven't seen that. But I think there are a few people in chat who have watched that. In fact, I think Pisces referenced it earlier. Okay, we'll go with this. I'll go with the skirt. And so color. Maybe we'll go with something a bit brighter. What about this? It's actually, okay, wait a minute. Time out. Because I feel like this is playing into Cheddah's propaganda of the sim being like Ronald McDonald inspired. So I don't know now. I did like the yellow, but then I thought about that comment that they made. You know, my auntie was in a female gang in the 70s, and this fit with the leopard print and fur kind of reminds me of her fit back then. Okay, honestly, it makes it sound like we're on the right path then. Outfit is definitely giving Fran Fine or Janice from Friends, though. I don't know if it fits a punk band member, but it's cool. Girl, she about to sell me a big nugget 10-piece deal. Look at that atrocious coat. I don't know what to do, though. I looked at the inspo pics, and it's like, I think, okay, me personally, I had like a certain, I don't know, like a certain idea of what punk rock is in terms of fashion. But based on the inspo pics that you guys sent, it just seems like it's kind of, it has an edge to it, but honestly, it's kind of whatever you make it to be. Now it's giving kind of Josie and the Pussycats. At this point, we might just have to pick something. Maybe it's the hair. You guys think it's the hair? Should we go for like something else? Because I don't know. You can just start clicking on stuff and see. She sold out to the Golden Arches. Oh man. I'm silly girl. I see red hair with yellow. I regress in maturity. I'm sorry. No, it's understandable. Are you talking modern punk or classic? Honestly, I don't know. I was just kind of just speaking, I guess, in general. Yeah, maybe that is your sign, Pisces. Didn't you have to get up early too? I feel like you mentioned that earlier. OMG, an idea. Maybe since she is the lead and so much of a sellout, they start off doing pop punk, but the executives are like, no girls should be sexy, and force them to lean into that Josie and the Pussycat style. Wait a minute. That's actually, I like that idea. That'd be so fun to play too. Wait a minute. Okay. Going off of that idea, have you guys watched The Fairy Odd Parents? And if you have, do you know the Pixies? What if we create like a music group or like a music label that's run by the Pixies? And they're the ones that's like coming in and like, you know, they scouted this group and they go and talk to her and they're like, yeah, you know, we love you guys, like you're so good, blah 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 blah. And then like, wait, who was this that said that? Was it Lumu? Oh yeah, it was Lumu. Yeah, they go in and then they just end up like changing their whole style to be more commercial. I think that could be fun. Yeah. I feel like no matter how the sim turns out, we're all gonna clown her because she's becoming this one. Yeah, this poor sim. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry that this chat is doing you like this. Yeah, so I think honestly, guys, we're just gonna go with purple, maybe? I still don't know. I don't know. Or wait, what do you have on? Okay, that's something else. I can remember. Maybe we go with this top. That's actually so cute. So bright too. Jeez. Wait a minute, this might be the answer. I actually like that. I like that a lot. Yeah, I've been up since 5 a.m. because I had to catch a ferry to the island to work. And I get to wake up at 5 a.m. to go to yet another different store tomorrow. Oh, well, then you definitely need to go to bed. But I don't know. Maybe you're that type of person that, like, you stay up and you somehow get, like, more sleep. Or better sleep by sleeping less. Mr. Crocker, I'm dead. I don't know why I thought you were going to say Mr. Crocker. Nah, not this time. Give him that reverse Doja Cat treatment. True. My shiny teeth and me is still a bop. Honestly, I feel like the Fairly Odd Parents, Fairy Odd Parents, or Fairy Odd Parents, I feel like they're pretty underrated as far as old cartoon shows go. Because I'm gonna be honest, I feel like, okay, SpongeBob is just iconic. Like, we gotta give respect to SpongeBob. But honestly, I think Fairly Odd Parents was my favorite cartoon show growing up. It was just so funny. And it remained funny for like the longest time. It didn't really fall off until like the late seasons. Unlike SpongeBob, where I feel like SpongeBob is pretty solid for the first like 3 or 4 seasons. Like an old Krusty the Clown looking manager telling them they need to look sexy would be just like really real life, sadly. Yeah. That would be pretty accurate, unfortunately. I like that jacket. Yeah, I think it looks nice. Top half is giving poison ivy. It honestly is. Especially that shade of green. Oh yes, poison ivy drip would be a good reference in my opinion. And the gold color to keep the McDonald's color scheme for the inside joke. Okay, fine. We can do it in the gold color. Since you guys want to make her a meme so bad. Where's the gold anyway? Like this? I don't know though. It just looks so bland. I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to stick with the green. I'm a sucker for the green. Although I do like to play into the memes though, but the screen just looks too good on her. Give her the Converses. Or we can give her these shoes. Or these. Or these. And then maybe we change out the tights. Go for something like this. The nails. And go for red. Something kind of bold. Let me look through the hairs one more time. Because I low-key kind of want to change it. I kind of want to change it. SpongeBob was goated in his panty raid era, so the earlier seasons. Yeah, the earlier seasons, they were like untouchable. That made SpongeBob like all-time cartoon. SpongeBob was, oh, I already read that one. Danny Phantom was underrated too and made by the same people. That is very true. Wasn't it Phil Hartman or whatever his name was? But yeah, Danny Phantom was definitely underrated. Also, honestly, guys, I don't remember it much because I watched it when I was really young. But I think Chalk Zone was pretty underrated too. A lot of people don't really talk about Chalk Zone anymore. But the theme song alone, excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. This gonna be kind of cool. Maybe. I don't know. Or something like this. Oops, excuse me. Danny Phantom was goated, I agree. If you change your hair, please give her a bust down Brazilian but red. I don't know if I have a bust down Brazilian. I also gotta get more hairs like that. Erasing McDonald from the narrative completely, shake my head. But we all know what could have been. That's all that matters. Also, I wanted to ask, I feel like as simmers, we kind of ignore townies, but with making a save file, started making over townies and enhancing their stories. Do you have any townies you started to love? I have a lot of townies I started to love. I would say the pancakes. I have better appreciation for the pancakes. I like the Spencer Kim Lewis household now because before I did doo-doo, I was like, what is the point of this household? Like, they're literally just there taking up space. But I think the story we created for them, it made them a fun family. And I do want to eventually play with them. What other townies? I can't think of any off the top of my head right now. But yeah, I definitely agree that whenever you're making a save file, you do get a bit more appreciation for the townies as you're like doing their makeovers and like trying to fit them in what you envision your save to be. Oh wait, should we go with this hair? Or do you guys like the idea of a fro? Rudy's got the chalk. Exactly. Ew, why did you mention that show, Cheddar? I have been actively for the longest time trying to erase that from my brain. It's so disgusting. Okay, first of all, I really hate like claymation style animation. And then I don't know, it's just the way they look and this, I don't know, it's just gross. I really hate that show. I hate it so much. It was definitely nightmare fuel. I started loving Johnny Zest. I gave him a dog named Lemon Zest. Oh yeah, Johnny Zest is pretty cool. Also Celine. I love pairing them together now. Ever since I did that in Doo-Doo. Like even in Scuffed New York, I still have them as roommates. I start to fall in love with the townies and they get upgraded to main cast. That always happens. I like the fro. I like this one better. House divided. You hate to see it. I don't know, for some reason the fro, or actually guys, I'm gonna make an executive decision. Let's go with this. Let's go with this one, because it's like the best of both worlds. And I don't know, I think it really looks nice on her. And I haven't used this hair on anyone. So there we go. And we'll also give her maybe the smudged eyeliner. Something like this. And like the dark eyeshadow maybe. Ooh, or maybe this. Oh wait. I was just clicking on that, but I actually like that color on her. We can do that. Amazing. Full on fell asleep for a minute, so that's definitely my cue to go. It definitely is. I watched the rest of the stream in the playback. Good night. Y'all have fun. Good night, Pisces. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good night's sleep and a good day at work tomorrow. What time is it for me? It's 11. So I think I might stop in the next 15 or so minutes. Because again, I don't know. I might stream tomorrow morning, but no promises. Because, yeah. I already feel exhausted thinking about tomorrow. We'll see, we'll see. I hate doing the makeup for Sims. I hate it so much. I'm just about to put you in this. Should we give her any piercings too? Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I will use this UI. It looks so good. This one I'm using, I agree. It's amazing. Sims 1 UI by Fixated. In my game, Nancy disowned him after he dropped out from Brightchester, and he resents his dad a bit for letting her take it that far, and she tried to throw all his stuff out, but Joffrey convinced her to keep it in case he ever comes back home. And he's been sleeping with Brittany Cho. Oh, okay. He's aware she'd rather be called dead than seen with him. Oh, in public, but he still gives her the time and attention. Oh, he's just so desperate for love. Poor Johnny. This entire stream, I've been adding techno music to my game for my 90s themed nightclubs on my save. And what do you mean you've been adding techno music to your game? How do you do that? Is that like a mod or something? Also, that sounds amazing. I like this necklace. Amazing. I think I might change the color of her nails though. Oh, man, we can go with something like this. Okay, so then that means this sim is the one that's going to be living next door to Johnny and Celine. Oh, dang it. I forgot we have to come up with names. Oh, I don't want to do that. Ow, I just hit my head. Alright, any name suggestions in the chat? Please feel free to drop them. He also convinced the dive bar owner across the street from him to let him perform there at night. He has a thing for the waitress. Wait a minute. Sounds so cute. That would be an amazing Let's Play to watch. Now I use a program to download YouTube music, then go into the Sims 4 files and add them to custom music, then the appropriate music station file. Oh, okay. Leora. I'm gonna be honest, I never know how to pronounce that name. Is it Diane? Just like spelled that way? Or Dion? Oh, wait, no. Dion makes more sense, actually. Leona. Leora. Leona. Donnie. Reference to McDonald. Donnie. Okay. Okay. Just for you, Chapel. Just for you. We'll do Donnie. Oh, my keyboard's not on. Donnie. Donnie. Donnie King. Donnie Sargent. Donnie Sheffield. Not mad at that. Also, my laptop just died, so I gotta pull up the stream on my phone. Just a minute. Okay, here we are. Let's see. I had a lot of Sabrina Carpenter. Don't flame me out. I'm not, because what's wrong with Sabrina Carpenter? I like her music. I think she's cool. Leonie. Ooh, or Ronnie for Ronald. Ooh, wait, I do like Ronnie. Okay, wait, Ronnie or Donnie? I kind of like Ronnie. Donnie King or Sheffield sounds really good, honestly. Yeah, it does. It rolls off the tongue pretty well. I think maybe, I don't know. She kind of looks like a Leona. But people close to her call her Leonie. Like Daisy said, because I like that too. I think I'll go with Leona for her. Leona. Ronnie. It sounds like an 80s singer name. I low-key love it. Ronnie Sheffield. Ronnie King or Ronnie Sheffield? I think we'll go with Ronnie Sheffield. Oops. Mary Shade. Ronnie Sheffield. Leona. Leona Bowie. Leona Black. Ooh, wait a minute. Actually, yeah, I like that. Leona Black. And then our last sim. I like her body type, by the way. Thanks. I can't take too much credit though. The Sims, they just gave it to me and we worked with it. Iris. I can actually see her as an Iris. Okay, we'll go with Iris. Iris, Amber. They're both good names. I can see Iris, but I can also see Amber. Tough decisions. Iris Tolman. It sounds like a very old person last name, if that makes sense. So I think we'll go with that since our parents are kind of older. Iris Amber for the stage name. Please, an African last name? You're gonna have to give me a suggestion, Chetta. Because I'm not very familiar. But we definitely could. Iris Amber. Ooh, as the stage name? Okay. We can definitely do that. I gotta remember to write that down when I type up their little pages in the dossier. Iris is so pretty, rah. I'd be her #1 fan. Well, you have to get in line because I'm already #1, numero uno in the fan club. Okay, and then let's get some traits done. Oh my gosh, wait, why does this look so bright all of a sudden? I'm pretty sure it wasn't like that before. Okay, so she is the toxic lead singer of the group. We said she could be high maintenance. I remember we mentioned that earlier. What other traits? Maybe we should make her childish? Or erratic? I feel like that's pretty on brand for like the lead singer of a rock group. Or like the front woman. To make them erratic. Puppy is over there shoving you out of the way for row tickets. I mean, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. I want to ask, do you have a preference for what you want to be called? Not really. You can call me Cool Puppy, Puppy, CP, whatever, because it's not my actual name. So whatever you guys want to call me is whatever. I don't really have a preference. And then, let's see. I see you have some names, Chetta. What do you have? Okay, you're definitely going to have to help me with the pronunciation. Is it Adeyemi? I feel like I butchered that, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The crown befits me. It is Nigerian. Not CP. That's an abbreviation for something really bad. Oh. Wait. Is it? Oh my gosh. Okay, then don't call me that. My bad. Okay. Here we are. Wait, do I want to know what that stands for? Or is it like, just no? Wow. I feel so ignorant right now. Non-committal. I was thinking that. But I don't know. These Sims become tense after a while. Because, yeah, it's like they kind of get restless. Well, I guess it does make sense. But I don't know. I don't know. Oh. Okay, that's why I don't know. That's why I don't know. Because I feel like that's something that came from TikTok. Ah. It's kind of like the whole PDF situation, right? Gotcha. Oh, it's a legal term. Okay, never mind. Oof. Yeah, okay, then definitely don't say that, or don't call me that. Say, I can just stick with puppy or something. It's like dark real world stuff. Ooh. Gotcha. So not like PDF, but actual, like a legit term. Yeah. I never knew that was the shorthand for it, though. This stream's hilarious. These streams are just all over the place, as they usually are. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, thank you for letting me know, because I definitely did not know that. It'll be very awkward if I happen to meet someone with those initials and I decide to call them that. So I appreciate you guys for informing me. I think for Ronnie, I want to try to give her traits similar to Scott Pilgrim, maybe? So yeah, I guess it would make sense to make her non-committal. Oh no. Yeah, that wouldn't be good. That wouldn't be good at all. Cool up? I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one. It sounds like a drink. Like some type of off-brand drink. So Ronnie should have colorful eye makeup. More colorful than this? Okay, we can take a look. Let's see. What is the final trait? I was kind of tempted to make them either self-assured or erratic. One of these. Erratic or self-assured. Wait, can somebody fill me in on Leonie and Ronnie's past? I just came in when Cool Puppy was breaking it down. Okay, so basically, Leona and Ronnie, like, they all started off as friends, right? And then they formed this group together. I was thinking maybe they formed it in college, or one of them was in college and someone dropped out or whatever. But yeah, they started off as friends, they formed the band. Ronnie and Leona, they got together because they had a connection there. But Ronnie, she doesn't really do relationships, and she I guess she wanted to try because she did really like Leona, but yeah, it just didn't work out because she wasn't really respectful of their relationship. And I don't know if she actually cheated, but it was something that went down, and she's like, you know what, maybe we should end it. And Ronnie thought they ended on good terms, you know, they thought it was pretty amicable, and that was that, and they can kind of move on. But Leona, she's kind of bitter. I don't know if you watch Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That's kind of that situation with Scott and that one girl in the band where she says, like, it's, you know, it's whatever. We broke up. It's fine. They're still in the band together. They moved on. But in reality, she hasn't moved on at all. Like, she's still very much in love with Ronnie. And sometimes that causes issues because Ronnie, she's just kind of a mess, and she's always like messing around with people and groupies and bringing them around and stuff. And yeah, it's kind of hard on Leona. Erratic is fun. The chase by death trait is insane unless you have mods. It makes you right away. Really? Oh no, that's not good. My Peter Parker sim has the chase by death trait. Oh no. Okay, but we can go with erratic. Yeah, she's very much, she's not happy. Leona is not happy. So much drama. Okay, aspiration. So I guess her aspiration would probably be either to be, well, yeah, we can do become world famous. Where's that one at? Popularity. Yeah, world famous celebrity. That's her goal.
Planet, Lathoro. Onea, Lare. Oh, Laba, Ephedroid. Ah, Yabasani.
Wangini Lorray.
She has to have like a soulful
Wissadib Sarpava.
type voice.
Zaffel, up lever. And a prep kit up.
Benaza Scheiben.
Zumboom Inabosh.
I wish we had more voice options.
Holy night Krifova.
Quimba Reginu.
Batisa Wallake.
Yeah, she would definitely have that type of accent, given who her parents are. Or that kind of lit to her voice, I guess you could say. All right. Oh yeah, we were gonna get some more eyeshadows and stuff. I'm gonna hop in the shower, but stream is over by the time I get back. Good night, puppy in chat. Good night, Jada. Yeah, we'll probably wrap up pretty soon. So yeah, good night. Thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a good night. Even though I already said that. I shared a mod that lowers the likelihood of death with that trait, sets it as a more reasonable rate. Okay, that's good to know. I'll definitely take a look. So do you guys think we should go for something more like this? The blue eyeshadow? I'm not mad at this. It's a bit more bold. I lied, my sister's still in the shower. Dang, guess you were too slow. I like that. The blue's nice. Okay, cool. We'll stick with it. Alright, so yeah. There's our girls. Amazing. Oh, they all look so cute together. Okay, wait. Band name. Actually, I'll do that later. Because I'm going to split them up anyway once I set the relationships. Because they don't live in the same house. They all live in different places. So I'll just put the band for now. Wish we had more poses too. Maybe I don't know anything about makeup. I like the green or blue eyeshadow. Yeah, I think that blue looked really nice on her. And it goes nice with the color she has on too. Is Iris that tall, or is it the pose making her taller? She's that tall. She's pretty tall. But also Leona's pretty short. And then Ronnie's just in the middle. Okay, we'll just go with this one. It's fine. Please save the game. Wouldn't it be so hilarious if the game crashed right now? Honestly, if that happened, I don't think I'd play this game for a week. Alright. Nice. So we have them. Let me save again. Henchman height difference. Okay, very nice. So yeah, off camera, I'll probably go ahead and set up the relationships And then I need to create Iris's parents and get them all moved into. But before I get ready to switch off, I wanted to update you guys on like the whole dossier that I'm doing for Scuffed New York. Because I added some more entries. I still have to go in and actually update the information. Because honestly, so far, when like I add new people, I just kind of copy and paste the page before. So the information doesn't line up. But I just wanted to show you some of the townies. And then we'll probably wrap up stream. Let's see. Where did I start adding in more townies? Okay. Let me start out on the dossier so it looks official. Official. How do I make it full screen? There we go. Hopefully I don't leak anything. Alright, but here we are on our Department of Justice Federal Bureau of Investigation dossier on all the townies, and I literally mean all the townies. Like, I'm gonna put all the townies that we have in Scuffed New York in this thing. So I showed you guys it like a long time ago, but recently I started to add some more of the townies, so kind of give you a little update on things. I've been going through and adding in a lot of the minor characters, not so much like the main characters. So yeah, let's see. I think most recent additions, I decided to add Tank Grunt into the save file as well, because the Grunts, they're another like group of townies that I just really love, and I love playing with Tank Grunt because I feel like he has an interesting story. You can ignore all this information because I still have to go through and update it. But yeah, I added him in as the owner of a local bar in Brindleton Bay. He's a disgraced army vet. He's an alcoholic. And yeah, he owns a bar. And he lives in Brindleton Bay with his younger son, Ulysses Grunt, I should say. And I don't know if you guys remember, but when we were doing some builds in Scuffed New York a while ago, I would always put up posters of that missing girl, and I'm slowly starting to develop her story, and he's going to play a role in that. So yeah, that's his son. He has a SimHub account, so he kind of does like OnlyFans and stuff on the side, but he's a really shy boy, so he mostly just stays in the attic most of the time, especially after his friend went missing. And then we're moving on to Tracy Shelby. She's going to be a part of the, I think it's the Newcrest Thugs, one of the gangs with Basemental. I don't know if anyone's seen Ozark, but she was inspired by one of the characters from there. And she's very tiny, but she's very tough and mean, and you really don't want to mess with her. So there she is. She's like one of the underlings in the gang. And she lives in the trailer park with her brother Dylan Shelby. He also has connections to the missing girl. I don't know how yet, but yeah, that's him. He's kind of dumb, to be honest. He's big and dumb. So that's all I have to say about him. And then this is moving on to Edwin Curtis. He is the father of the woman or the girl that's missing. He's a mystery writer. Yeah, he's a mystery writer. And honestly, he's not in the best of shape since his daughter has went missing, because obviously his child is missing, so he's not going to be very happy about that. And this is the missing girl, the star of our show. Also, the spacing is off, ignore that. But yeah, I don't know if anyone has any ideas about her story, please let me know. But I decided to make her an actual person in the save. So I tried my best to recreate her as she looks in the poster. And her name is Ashley Curtis. I already have some of her details in here. And yeah, she's currently missing in the save. A himbo. That's true. Yeah, he's basically a himbo. Okay, and then I have some other entries in Willow Creek. Oh my gosh, expiration warning. Okay, there we go. I had a Candy Burr because she's like, I don't know, one of the big DJs in the city. We have Donna. Do you guys remember her? Hot Donna? A little bit of a throwback. I was playing her to help set up some of her lore, and I'm gonna be honest, guys, she really is a hot mess. Like, it's kind of funny. But yeah, we have her. We have her grandson, if you remember. He's like our brown boy Carl. I think that's what I called him. Also, we have this guy. He's the landlord, and I decided to add him in because Donna, she was sleeping with him. So I was like, maybe she's low-key sleeping with him so she doesn't have to pay for her rent. Pretty questionable tactics, but that's how he ended up in this dossier. Then we have Elroy Callahan. I mentioned that there's 2 bands in this save so far, and he's the front man of the other band. And I have a feeling that our punk rock girl group and his group, they're kind of going to have a battle of the band situation going on. So yeah, he's the front man of the other band. And then this is my Catwoman inspired sim, Ariel Sellers. She's the one that kind of has a little thing going on with Malcolm, and also one of the other sims in this save who's a part of the mafia. So it's getting a little bit messy there. But she is indeed a cat burglar. She does go around stealing stuff from people. So that's pretty much her lore. Little East Asia. Oh, there you go, Lumu. Your favorite townies. We have Kirk Creamer. The Kirk Man. The Kirkmeister. The Creamster. Whatever you want to call him. And then we have Mark Bent. I need to change his photo though because it came out a bit too dark. So you kind of lose the details. But yeah, there's Mark Bent. They're roommates, you know. He works at, I forgot what I called the paper, but he's our Superman inspired sim. And that's his boss, Jesus Jaramillo. He was kind of inspired by, what's the boss in Spider-Man? Like, Jamerson? Or I forgot his first name, but yeah, he's inspired by him. This picture embodies his personality. Mark! Yeah, Mark. Also, thank you. The amount of detail you have in your save is so cool. Yeah, I decided, why not just go all out? Because we already put so much detail in this. So it'd be cool to have it all organized. And I'm hoping to finish it one day. So when we continue working on the save, I can have it linked in chat. Because a lot of times, me included, I'll be like, wait, what did we say about the sim? Or did we make blah, blah, blah? Or did we finish doing whatever? So this is a good way to keep track of everything. And then this is Andy Atkinson, our Peter Parker sim. Looking very Peter Parkish, if I say so myself. I don't know if you guys remember him, Roger Weldon III. He's like our scammer in the save, who was a part of a rock band back in the day, but some accident happened. Well, quote unquote accident. It was really, I forgot what we said. I think his bandmate kind of set him up or has something to do with it. So he got injured, hence the scar on his forehead. And his career was ruined. So now he just goes around scamming people, pretending like he's a medium. We have a son who's also in the other band I mentioned, Jesse Weldon. They don't really like each other. They don't have the best father-son relationship. He has a kid that he just found out about, so he's dealing with that. He's going through a lot right now. And then moving on to our strip club sims, because we do have a strip club called Pinkies. This is Anita Moore. She's like, I guess the it girl. And she also does a little bit of sim hub on the side. I feel like she's definitely an escort. Like, you know, she's really looking to move up and out. Possibly hit, I don't know, the simfluencer levels, you know? Where she's getting with like basketball players and stuff like that. We have Margarita Rojas. Or I'm pretty sure I said her name wrong. Rojas. Or I said it with a bad accent, actually. But yeah. We have her as well. She's going to be dating like one of the gang members or the gang leaders. And honestly, she's just chilling. She's just minding her own business, making money and just focusing on herself. We have Olive Adams, their roommate, who also works at the strip club. She pretty much blew in from like Kansas or somewhere. She ran away from home. So she's like I want to say she's like 21 or 22. I didn't want to give her like underage because that's weird. I don't want to go that route. We have Cody Yoon, another random townie. I don't really have much to say about him right now. Mari Santiago, she's dating Cody Yoon, and she's also the ex of Theo Fang, which is the son of Victor Fang. And he's not very happy about his ex getting with someone else. So there's drama there. Susana Peralta, we have her as well. And last but not least, some of the additions in San Myshuno. I already talked about them. Eve, I don't have her last name yet, but she was inspired by, if any of you guys have seen $1 Million Baby, you need to go see it if you haven't. But she was inspired by, what's her name? Julia Roberts' character, right? Wasn't that the actress? Or is that someone else? I don't know. But anyway, she was inspired by that character in the movie. We have Penny Pizzazz, pretty iconic woman, popular simfluencer, dating some of the most popular guys in the city. One of those being Theo Fang. We have Nellie Nielsen, our Lois Lane inspired sim. We have some vampires too, because I decided to add some. Ava Fuller and her wife, Marlene Fuller. They're woohoo therapists. So, you know, they're in charge of helping out sims that are struggling with their woohoo issues by offering them a little, I don't know, I guess natural, what do you call it? Natural stuff to get you in the mood, you know? With a little bit of neck biting, blood sucking. Alicia Wiseman, the owner of the Pinky Strip Club. And her son, who also works at the strip club as well, Leon Wiseman. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, most of the updates I made to the dossier. We still have a lot of more sims to add. Like, honestly, it's kind of crazy how many townies are in here. And we just created more to add, so yay. I will be probably doing that sometime this weekend. But like I said earlier, I think it's a cool way to just kind of organize everything and see how the save is developing and how far we've come. And just something to help, keep track as we continue to build and complete this save. A period, Penny and Theo being a power couple. Honestly, I don't know if that's a good thing though, because Theo, he's a hot mess, honestly. And I don't know if she wants to get involved with that, but, you know, everyone's a sucker for the bad boy. Everyone's a sucker for the bad boy. But, yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and end stream here. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Yeah, I don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow. Maybe I'll stream Sunday or something. But if not, I will see you when I see you. Hope you have a good day, morning, evening, whenever you're watching this. Shout out to the VOD watchers as always. And also, Gartic Phone. I'll post a little nodie or something in the Discord. So if you want to join that tomorrow, you should definitely stop by and play a round or two. Okay, anyway, good night, everyone. See you later. Bye, Chetta. Bye, Lurky Lurker. Bye, Lumu. Bye, everyone.